The Wild Wild West.
Little twink motherfucking bitch.
Yeah, we would pass you around.
Oh,
dude.
we would toss you around, boy.
I might be able to spin you. I might be able to spin you.
I don't think so.
You don't think I can spin you?
Ryan, what do you think you could do to Sean sexually?
Yeah, you already know what it is. We put him on the all fours. You know, we take turns. You know, I mean, all three of us be hitting that shit.
I'd hairy ass.
I'd put an apple in his mouth, dude.
Yeah, I'd burp into your butt, dude. And then he's got such a hairy butt.
Oh.
All of our different juices would be just, it'd be like a wet cave.
Shave that motherfucking head of
Oh
yours.
my god.
Yeah, we'd shave your head.
Take the hair, put it on your pubes, make a nice pube beard, and then fuck the pube beard.
Yeah,
You already
what's up?
know what it is.
Dude.
We gay. This Patreon, we gay out
Do
here.
shit.
Yo, what's the gayest thing you've ever done, Ryan?
I'd say this.
I don't want to play this game.
The straightest thing I ever about to do is fuck Gardini in a mad straight way, dude. It's gonna be so straight the way that you're getting it.
Matt, the gayest thing I did was me and my buddies whacked off together for sure. That
Yeah.
was the gayest thing.
That's
Recently?
That's not that gay though.
Yeah, I don't think it was gay.
Ski hill?
No,
not
not at the fucking lodge.
Yeah, the gayest thing I ever did was get addicted to transsexual pornography for a year and a half. That was it. It's not bad.
That's not that
not
bad.
bad.
The only reason you like
It's
this
actually
is because
straight
they
as
look
hell.
like ladies.
Straight as hell.
Yeah.
It is
Were they
straight.
jerking off or getting smashed?
Jerking off? Then you eventually kind of venture into deeper territories.
Wait a second, dude. You were watching them finish?
I saw everything, dude. I saw it all. And I'm
but
telling
the
you,
guys, the T's were jacking off.
the T's jack off. Yeah,
And you watched
Just you and a
videos
T.
with no regular girls, just T's.
yeah, for sure.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
I always thought it was T's banging ladies.
At first,
That was always your defense.
The gateway?
That was the gate. That's the gateway.
That was your defense.
That's the gateway. That's the gateway. And then, dude, I'm telling you, one day I just went, ugh, and I can't. I can't watch it.
Let's
Just,
get this bitch
That
out
was
of
God,
here.
dude.
I-
That was
I
the Holy
think-
Spirit.
Let
I
the
think it
boys
was.
rock
I think it was
out.
more of a psychological thing. I think it was more of like my psyche was just kind of like disturbed, and I
The
was looking for
boys.
wholeness. I was looking for wholeness, and all of a sudden it was just like,
Was
the
it?
phallic mother archetype. I was done with it.
But was there some like this is so wrong?
No, it was just gross.
I'm a
Everyone-
bad boy.
No, but did you
problem
like
was-
while you were jerking to it? Like, was there a party that was like, "This is crazy"?
No, I would feel disgusted and like really bad about it.
Yeah, but did you like that aspect?
No,
of-
I didn't like that.
Are you sure? Because you
Positive.
kept going back to the well.
Positive. No, it wasn't that.
Find the porn
What
star,
was it that you
the
liked?
tranny porn star on Twitter and tweet at him. Yo,
What
this
did-
is your fucking.
What did I like?
gross.
What did I like? They were beautiful girls. That's what I liked. They were beautiful girls, dude.
With whacking on,
Whacking
There's
on.
beautiful women whacking their cocks off.
Dude, I don't know. It was an inexplicable.
That's
phenomenon.
gay, dude.
It was the gayest thing I ever did. I told you I didn't want to do this, dude.
Yo, what the fuck, Matt?
I'll tell you this. There's a lot. I'm not just projecting. It's been a thing that's been taking a lot of people by storm. I got off, dude. I got
Yeah.
off the stuff. That
Yeah.
was my kratom. That was my kratom.
That was your kratom.
You wean off by just an actual real chick that kind of looks like a dude.
Yeah, you just started.
I went the other way. I went female to male transes. And then I was like pigeon. No, I didn't.
What's the gayest thing you've
Female
done?
and male trans don't have a big market for that.
Not
No.
at all. Not at all.
No, they all look like me. What's your gayest thing?
Nothing.
You have never done anything sexual with a guy?
No. No.
Really?
I'm an open book.
Yeah.
At least I can say that.
Yeah, he's not afraid to admit it.
I'm a closed
What
book.
about like double teaming chicks over that?
No, I wish. That'd be a nice bonding experience.
What? Two
That was the
guys?
first way I fingered and got a hand.
Yeah, it
job.
really isn't gay.
With
Me
a
and my
friend?
bros.
With a
Yeah,
friend?
both experiences. Me and my bros all fingered a girl once. That was our first pussy touch all at the same time,
Nice.
and then we all got hand
Crossed
jobs.
hands.
Yeah,
It's a memory you'll never forget.
and
Come
then
on,
we all
guys.
got hand jobs
You
together.
guys did a whole like. Come
Shout
on,
out
guys. put it
Tyler,
in
what
once.
up, bro?
No, I've done a lot of gay stuff.
Like what?
I mean, me and the wrestling boys. You get gay with the wrestling boys.
What type of things did you do?
Naked in the showers all the time. Fun naked. I was
naked
I used
stuff's
to be the
great.
crazy naked guy. That was how I would make my friends laugh.
That's because you had a big penis and you had no
so
problem.
that's
You got a big redhead hog.
Yeah.
Well, I figured it out when I was in 8th grade, and I went to wrestling camp at the College of New Jersey with all the high schoolers, and I was preparing for my high school career. And
You're
I
just bragging right now. Let me
Yeah,
just.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did
his
gay
was-
stuff
his
too.
was
Let me
a-
tell you about my huge dick.
Yeah,
well, my dick is big, and I was a varsity
I do wanna
athlete
hear this
as a
story. Go
freshman. But
So you had a grade school bird, and you're like, all the guys are gonna tease me, and they actually were like, dude.
no, so I thought my friend was coming
Let's
into the
pants
dorm.
this guy, and they go, "You're our new leader."
I thought my
You're the
other
captain.
friend, who was a young.
All right,
Yeah.
so tell us this cool story. You're great at wrestling. You have a huge dick.
Yeah, what happened?
What the fuck, Sean?
You asked me.
You're
my
never
gay
gonna
stuff.
make it in comedy.
I was
with
gonna,
me.
yeah. We are
You're
triple
never
teaming
gonna
these
make it.
chicks.
What was gay? What
My
was gay
dick was
about
too
it?
big.
What happened?
It's
Did
just
you have, like, a confusing night with one of the guys?
No, never a confusing night. But if there was a security, if
A
there's
funny man night, dude. funny man. I've been telling everybody, funny man.
So, funny
Calling gay dudes funny man. Funny guys.
Silly men's
Funny
good.
guy.
Yeah, there you go. That's my like black friends in Toronto. They go, he's a little silly.
That's awesome.
Oh wait, remember we were talking about what you call pedophiles in Canada?
Goofs.
Goofs.
Just goofing around.
Yeah. I was just goofing around.
That's great.
Oh, and
goof.
you don't. I don't. Yeah, well, I guess we talked about this, but
talked about
goof is if you're from Canada, it's a prison word, and it's like you're calling a guy a pedophile. Basically, people would describe it as if you're like a black guy in prison, they go, if you call me an N word, you're gonna get less of a beat down than if you call me a
Dude,
goof.
so my wife's from Chicago, and if you call her, if I say like goofball, it's like all her and all her cousins are like, watch that shit.
They don't like it either. Yeah,
It's like
It's on site.
Something about the Great Lakes.
it's on site, dude.
It's
I've
on-
called her like a
yeah.
goofball. I'll call my kid a goofball, and she's like, "Don't say that."
stop.
I'm like, "Why is it so bad?" And now I guess I
Is
think
it
you might have
better
broke
as
it down.
there?
It's child pornography. It's a jail term, and you're saying
Calling-
this guy's here because basically you put a target on his head by saying that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah,
You're
if you
basically
call-
saying
if you call someone a goofy in Chicago, it's like serious. Like he's a goofy.
Yeah, you a
Fight
fucking
him.
goofy,
You're a
though.
goofy,
You
bro.
a lame. Now, theirs isn't as complicated. It's just the insult of calling someone Goofy the cartoon.
Might be. I think it might be like a dumbass. It might be like a dumbass.
Yeah, you a fucking goofy, though.
You're a goofy.
Goofy.
Goofball.
it does have a good sting to it too, because the fucking hard G like that.
Yeah.
True. True that. But yeah, the
So you had a confusing night with the goofs.
yeah, what happened, dude? You're nervous. So you're a wrestling camp.
wouldn't
You're
say
nervous.
that.
You're like, Mom, you think you're gonna be nice to me? And they're like, Come on, let's get in the showers. And they're like, Sean, you got a big dick. And you're like, Really, guys?
It's somewhat.
Like,
Well, I was
This
high-
whole thing.
Wait, this is
Yeah,
like-
yeah. You ever get your penis grabbed by another fella in the shower?
Not that I can recall, but
I used to grab some dongs in the shower. Didn't me and my
YouTube noticed
He
buddies.
didn't get his
He rubbed
penis
the
grabbed by
chair.
one hand.
Oh,
maybe
You
yeah.
two.
rub the chair. No.
no. But my friend Wesley did used to pee on everybody. I never
Yeah,
got
people
peed
piss on
but
each other.
That's fun actually.
Fun
People
stuff.
piss and you wouldn't notice it because you're in a hot shower. Somebody could
Yeah.
just stand behind you and piss on
Then we
you.
all laugh while you get
And we have
peed
a
on.
good laugh.
We used to do that in grade school. Go to the like a bathroom break and just turn around at the urinal and hit someone in the leg and run out.
Oh man, it's so fun when you knew your friend was at the urinal and you were in the stall and you just pissed on the floor next to them. That was a fun little joke.
It was great.
I took a piss bottle in a van, threw it out the window, fucking straight back into my friend's face.
Oh, nice.
Like
Yes.
full contact. He just had a meltdown. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's Jesus Christ. I did an unspeakable atrocity when I was a youngster about that. Or I partook in an unspeakable. I talked about this before.
What is it?
Shit night.
Shit night? Is
We
that
all
where you
shit.
microwaved it?
That was a different time.
That's incredible.
When me and my friends all shit in a bucket, and my one friend got out of a moving minivan and just threw it at a guy. He was standing out of his car and he just threw a bucket. He didn't hit him, luckily,
Oh my god.
but just threw a bucket of shit at a dude
That guy would have peaked.
in like a movie theater parking lot. And then the girl picked up the bucket and went, ew, shit.
It didn't even come out.
It came out. The bucket, he flung it.
Dude.
We mixed pee in with it too. So
Oh my god. I don't remember this.
easy proof.
I thought,
different.
dude, it was so fucked up. We were like early years and it was.
And you had the bucket in the car? How bad did the car smell? How bad did that car smell?
It was an elaborate operation. I wasn't in the minivan. The minivan was a couple people. I'm not going to name anyone. It was a couple people in the minivan, and they did it drive-by style where they drove up with the sliding minivan door open. I was in the door. I was in the car, the recon car, that watched everything go down and give the report like what happened. Because they peeled off. They took
Yeah.
off. Yeah, it was fucked up. It was
Who-
very,
wait,
very,
were any of your
That's some
brothers?
suburban hijinks for sure,
Yeah.
though,
yes,
right?
it's very fucked up. Yes.
We used to just go yell at people. That was our big movie theater prank.
Yeah, this
Just
was.
yell, bad words at the.
It all started with-
We were part of the
slurs.
throwing stuff out of window eras, but not that. Milk was that was the big
Milk was good.
suburban punk kid.
Milk was good. Throwing candy in a movie theater was very fun. I used to do it for a while.
The Jackass movies just destroyed the suburbs.
I think so.
God.
I think that's what happened, to be honest.
CKY came out, and then every white kid was like, "Yeah, I'm that. I'm that now."
Oh, dude.
Tom Green came out of that.
Yeah.
I'll wake up my mom.
TG was.
I can film myself
Yeah.
waking up my mom.
Dude,
True.
Tom Green was the best fucking show.
Tom Green was the best.
That
show.
was so
I used to
fucking
love
fun.
He's the goat,
that shit.
dude.
It was just
He
him in
is.
an apartment.
Dude,
Or
and
House
also, how
fucking around.
nice is that guy?
He's the
How
man.
nice is Tom Green?
The man. Genuinely good dude.
I one time me and I went on tour with him for a bit, and then me and Danny came through a couple shows, and then he didn't really want to party, but at the shows, everyone was coming up, the radio guys being like, "Yo, come down to the strip club, free drinks, everything."
Yeah.
And me and Danny just kept going without Tom Green, and then we show up, and they're like, "Where's Tom?" And we're like, "He's probably on his way." And then I remember we were telling the guy, we go, "Hey, the waiter, they said anything we want," and we watched the waiter go over to the owner and go, "Those guys, they're coming with Tom." And the owner looks at us and he goes, "Yeah, all right." And the guy comes back and he goes, "He says you can have 3 or 4 drinks each."
God.
We tried to cash in on the Tom Green.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Damn,
It was
him
Tom
in
Green.
a strip club would be very funny.
Yeah, he didn't want to come.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, there you go.
No, we used to say, you know, when you're at a strip club, you motorboat a girl. We say, and you see another guy and you give him the boater's nod. Couple guys motorboating.
So back to this thing you did at wrestling
Yes.
camp. I got to unearth it. What happened?
I forget why I even began to tell the story, but
Damn, dude, your repression's so thick.
yeah. But
Back to the subconscious where it belongs.
true. I don't know. I remember I was in the closet.
Now that I actually think of it, it didn't happen.
So what happened?
Nothing
The
particularly.
boys held
gay.
you down.
No, I remember I was in the
And you
closet.
squealed like a little
Wait, so you were in the
piglet.
closet? What were you doing in the closet?
I was in the closet, protecting my heterosexuality in the closet, and then I was gonna pop out and scare one of my boys that was my age naked with my penis, and like jump out of the closet and be like, "I'm naked
That's
guy,"
funny.
because I was the crazy naked guy. And instead, one of the seniors, the team captain, came in, and I popped out, and I was like, "I'm the crazy naked guy," and he was like, "Yo, what the fuck? What's up with your penis, dude? You're like 100 pounds." Brian, shout out
That's how
to
you
Brian.
learned you had a big dick.
I thought it was a normal
You
penis.
were hiding in a closet to scare someone as a joke.
Yeah.
And you just were just like, wait, hold on, what?
Yeah, he was like, "Wait, what the fuck? Aren't you like 95 pounds?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Penises don't look like that, dude." And I was like, "This is the beginning
I
of
don't know what
my
to tell you, bro.
yeah,
Did you feel like shame? Were you like embarrassed of your big dumb
yeah."
penis?
For a little while, because
I had a feeling.
make
Yeah,
fun of me
anything
for
different than everybody else is embarrassing.
it. Yeah, for
Little
a
Even if
kids
it's
while.
a
don't handle
huge
big
dick.
dicks well, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when it's the
What
older
was that?
kids.
Little kids. Pause.
Yeah, they
Little-
hate big dicks.
I know someone else was. Someone else, I think Spud was saying.
Fucking goof.
I got a goof on the
I think
premises.
Spud was saying he was like ashamed. I think.
Yeah,
I
Spud's
think,
got a big old
I
dong.
think he was saying he was like kind of ashamed of his big old dong when he was little.
Well, yeah, anything that
Being
makes
modest.
you different and anything that the
Maybe.
older kids can like single you out for was like, I just
Yeah,
kinda
you gotta
want-
get it in
I
while
don't
you
want
can.
attention, you know. I
Like
don't-
freak, loser, pussy. Don't ever
Yeah.
show that to a
True.
girl, you dumbass.
Never. I would
True.
never show that to a girl. Dude. Keep
God,
that
it would
away.
be so embarrassing to have a fully functioning giant penis like that. I like
Yeah.
a good small one that rarely works.
For
Mine
sure.
doesn't work
That's
too
what you
good.
want.
For sure.
Yeah, you want to be 70% hard at all times.
Yeah.
You want to squeeze the base.
I also
You want to
dodged.
squeeze the
Ron
base
Jeremy style.
and put in a nice semi-erect penis into a woman.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie.
It goes
My,
crazy for
dude, my joints, we should all just brag about our dicks. What's good about them. Mine's been hard as hell lately, dude.
That's so nice.
My joints been so, I cannot fap.
You've had a hard joint.
I
you lose
can't
weight?
fap. I can't
gym
fap.
dog.
No, I'm in a fucking
Oh.
apartment. We were getting our house renovated, so we're like
backed
in
up.
an apartment. I'm with my pregnant wife. My daughter comes in like at 5:30 on the dot to wake me up. Every time I try to sneak to the shower, my wife's like, "I'm gonna get a shower with you," and I have to be like, "No." She's like, "Why not?" And I'm like, "Fine, just come in." I haven't been able to fap for like 2 weeks.
You gotta go
go
fab
into
dump,
tune.
I think.
I was gonna ask you, dude, if you don't mind. After the cast, I might fap it, or I might hit a viewing
There's a
booth.
guest room upstairs.
viewing
I
booth.
might hit a viewing booth with Sean. Get out, like Sean. Hold on, I'll be back. Fucking,
A viewing booth might be nice, especially 5 days into a nofap.
Yeah,
Viewing
or just-
booths all
Oh, dude, I would
games, though.
crush a viewing booth right now. I could go walk into a strip club, sit there for 2 seconds, and jerk off in the bathroom in like 30 seconds right now.
That's a man's ability, yeah.
That'd be all, dude. I'm like, I woke up raging this morning. My joint is crazy right
You've
now.
got a rock hard joint.
My joint's fucking crazy. It's
It's
crazy.
a Hype Williams joint.
Dude.
It's a Spike Lee.
It's a Spike Lee joint right now.
I'm gonna let my pregnant wife sit on it, dude.
Nice.
I'm gonna keep building it.
Jar
up.
that next kid loose. It's a fucking rock hard joint.
Super hard.
Get out of here.
With the crowbar, dude.
You know, jaws of life, that kid, dude. Damn.
Yeah, dude.
That kid's got to watch out. There's a joint headed its way.
It's a fucking nasty joint, dude. The big old bush.
You got a thick bush right now. I got a nice
You rocking push on the
I
joint?
got a nice bush going.
That's what's powering my joint, dude. Just my bush. That's the roots of the tree.
What's worse than just letting the bush go and like being like, every time I take a piss or a shower or something, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I do nothing about it for like 3 months, dude. I'll go so long. And then anytime you have sex in your head, you're like, Jesus Christ, I feel so bad about
We
this.
got to deal with this, yeah.
I'm at the stage now where I have a part where like the two ends start to like quaff over to the end.
You got
Dude,
the
if I
sideburns.
I get the sideburns on the dong, dude, like an old, like Jewish, dude. Like real
You got the
thick
payas.
fucking, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my! I get a quaff. I get like a. It goes out this way, like apart.
Flames,
like,
dude.
yeah, it gets like a bowl cut. It just goes. It's crazy.
That's taking away some of the inches that your new hard piece is giving you, too.
Hey man, when you're on an air mattress with your pregnant wife, dude, it's fucking.
Why are you on an air mattress?
Because we're renovating, so we
You
just
might pop it with
moved
that
in real
joint.
quick. I might pop my joint. Might pop the mattress. I'm not impressing anybody with anything right now. Dude.
What?
We're on an air mattress. We're just like in an apartment right now, just waiting it out.
That's why your dick's so big.
Why do you think?
If you're that big of a loser, your dick naturally gets
I
bigger.
think so.
The lower you are,
I think
like
so.
your dick's just reacting to. It's like, oh, I'm on an air mattress. I got to get big to get out of this.
swear to God.
I got to get out of this situation.
Even like my flaccid bird's never been better. I don't know if it's just age or what.
This new we got.
Flaccid bird getting bigger is nice.
It just does with
Well,
age.
Those
I mean,
are
you know,
rare.
it's like when you go, it's
And
not.
it's getting
humble
warm.
beginnings.
It's gonna start getting warm out, and we're gonna all have nice plump penises.
I can't
flaccid.
wait, dude.
Because this winter's been a long, harsh winter on my penis.
Is that what Biden was
God.
talking about?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long, dark winter.
It was a
Deflation.
God. It was a bad winter.
Oh yeah, dude.
My penis has never been smaller.
That's what he's saying. What used to be 6 is now 5.
It's a disaster.
Long, dark winter. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, your penis realizes your economic situation.
Well, if you stop thinking about it, it starts
That
to get
new
your
couch,
attention.
that new leather couch upstairs, my penis is just gone. I get a pussy every time I sit on it. Yeah. I become a lady. I sit there and I'm like, what else is on TV?
Oh,
You get into the dick pills, that keeps you going for a couple months.
really?
Dick pills are
One
fucking
dick pill erection, the fucking blood sticks around for a bit.
forever.
What?
You have a big penis for like a month.
What?
Yes.
I'm big in the dick pill game.
Damn.
Yeah, dick pills rule.
Yeah,
I've
you
never
have
taken.
to.
I've still never taken one yet.
Wait till you do.
Really?
You think
saving
you have a
You've
hard
taken
joint?
every other thing.
You think you have a
Not
hard
cocaine?
joint? Wait till you have
Dude, you
the
need to do
hardest.
He needs to do a video like that guy you're watching. With the dick pills.
Psych substance.
Yeah.
Hey guys, fucking trip report.
You get addicted. Yeah, you get it.
Oh shit! Here comes the onset. Oh fuck!
It's hard.
We got
Is it-
movement downstairs.
It's tingling.
You'd-
I would get so addicted to boner pills.
We are so addicted, me and my fucking friends. We couldn't get a guy because we had all these guys, and then we couldn't get them. We ordered them off China, and then they just made all our faces so
They
red.
make your dick smaller.
Legitimately, you'd be
You
with
guys got
a
anime face?
body.
you
It
guys
was
got-
nuts.
They play joke, dude.
You'd be with a chick. Yeah, they're messing.
They
yeah,
tricked you.
it's the Chinese.
They play
They're
a
messing
joke.
with us. You would legitimately be with a girl, and she'd be like, "Why is your face so red?" And you go, "Because I'm trying to pleasure you." That's the problem.
Because I'm embarrassed.
That would be nice to get hammered and just have a rager.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the point of those dick pills.
I was
True.
getting too into it though. I was taking 2, and then my heart was. I was getting heart problems.
It's like you get on top, babe. What happens when you take 2?
Yeah,
Harder.
it's out of
You
control.
fucking extra. What happens to me? What happens to the girls' vaginas is what you should be concerned about.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, honestly though, I was legitimately like, I would have sex and I'd be sitting in bed and I'd be like, hey, this is fucking
That's why I don't take them. I'm so worried about that.
getting
Like,
real
my
heart
getting
problems.
fucked up. Our hearts just synced up. We were
Our
both
hearts,
having
yeah.
palpitations that
Yeah.
whole first episode.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I
The
didn't
dick
do
pills
well.
will do that though.
Yeah, I'm off. I just got to all you have to do is save in your cum. Just don't come for 2 weeks. You'll have
Well,
the,
that sucks though.
hardest
Why not take
joy.
the easy way out?
It
and
kind
take-
of rules though.
The man's way.
It kind of
The
rules.
man's way is you start taking dick pills in your early 30s. That way, your dick's totally useless.
I don't think I'll ever not take them again either. It's one of those things you go, well, you get hooked on them. I go, oh, okay, well, I'll take them forever then. That's the
True.
plan anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate having a giant dick.
Yeah, giant hard penis.
All
The
the
first
time.
first time I took it, I was like, I was standing in a mirror, and I was like,
Yeah, you
my
rule.
dick is huge. This is crazy.
Damn.
I'm telling you.
You can live like this. People are living like this.
People, yeah, I'll have a heart attack soon.
Does it wear off,
It's
though?
worth it. Like you
You
said,
get
after like a
tolerance?
month,
You get
dude,
tolerance?
You'll have a semi for
Yeah.
for like 3 weeks. You'll
Just
have
for
like
the semi, dude.
just a nice semi.
God damn.
And that keeps you kicking. I don't think it's the actual the physical part that you get tolerance, but I think mentally, if you take them too much, you start to get in a place where you go, I'm going to need one tonight. If you don't have it,
dude.
you go, then you got Mayday, my friend.
And if you think about your boner for 0.01 seconds, you can't think anything.
Yeah.
About
Well, especially when you planned on taking PEDs
it.
tonight.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
This is off topic, but you'd be very excited about this. I've been a good boy lately.
Really?
My sweet lady bought some Kraft macaroni and cheese, and I demand it for lunch, dude. She makes me sweet lunches,
The Kraft macaroni and cheese?
and I demand Kraft macaroni and cheese. And she says, well, didn't you say you were going to start eating healthier? And I said, I'm not asking questions. I'm
mean, like,
telling you.
box?
Make the Kraft.
You do one
what's
slim box?
happening.
You do one slim box?
Yes, man.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's been so nice.
That's so good.
Yes, I play NBA 2K in the morning, and then I demand Kraft mac and cheese.
But then you have the beats going.
What?
Fire
And
up the fucking-
then I gotta eat some healthy stuff.
Yeah, fire up the fucking smoothie.
Fire up the Vitamix.
You're good.
I'm fine.
Dude, a box of Kraft is nice.
It's so good, dude.
Get some saltines on that plate.
oh,
It's so
get the
good.
crunch factor.
The crunch factor.
Well, she makes nice tuna sandwich.
Oh,
I have a tuna sandwich,
with
toast,
some Kraft.
and then the Kraft mac and cheese.
So you got your crunch factor basically with the
Yeah,
toast.
the toast makes up for the crunch factor.
Yeah, macaroni and cheese is ridiculously good.
It's incredible.
Kraft mac and cheese is so good.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
You got to get into Velveeta territory.
Velveeta's that's dangerous stuff.
It's
dude.
weird
That's liquid
shit.
gold.
It's weird shit.
That shit's so good.
It's crazy.
Velveeta's so good.
I discovered it as a young boy and had like a fucked up. I had to like stop using it. I was putting it on everything.
Velveeta.
I was just melting Velveeta on every single thing I ate.
I thought I started melting cheddar in the microwave, and I was like, I'm a cook. This is incredible. I'm a fucking good chef.
Yeah,
This is great.
chips and cheese. You would just put tortilla chips and melt cheddar all over them.
Well, that is
Yeah.
great, but society gaslights you into thinking it's not.
It's not okay.
true. That's
Society and your mom.
They go, this is
She
bad.
says, stop microwaving all the cheese and eating it off a plate. I
ever-
say,
did you ever
shut
just-
up, mom.
Did you ever do the cheese just on a plate?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
so.
nothing
I was
else?
just eating cheese.
Just
dude.
a brick of cheese.
Oh,
microwave
microwave-
cheddar.
eating it-
Microwave
eating it?
cheddar is
That's-
so good,
It's
dude.
so fucking good.
trash.
Yeah, it was bad. It was embarrassing.
And you let it harden. And
But then my
picking it
dad
up.
would be sitting there just eating cottage cheese, dude. Phil would eat cottage
Isn't
cheese.
that like good for you somehow?
I doubt it, dude.
They
It's
tried to turn it into a breakfast thing. They had a bit of a campaign that was pro.
Yeah, I remember that. I
cottage
knew some
cheese.
people used to like munch cottage cheese in the morning. That stuff always gave me the willies.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It always reminded me of like worm. You know when like
Yeah, it's
worms come to the
disgusting.
soil? It's like eggs.
Yeah.
All right, that's a bad breakfast.
Yeah.
You know, science has no idea how your blood pressure remains the exact same throughout your body. Because it's pumping here through your heart. You'd think gravity, it would like be fighting gravity. Somehow it keeps it. It's a closed system. No one has any idea. It's a mystery to science. Pretty
Really?
cool. Yeah. According to this
Well,
thing,
gravity makes sense, but why is it? Up here, it should be worse, right?
you would think it would be like higher here and lower down here, but it's ideally it's all the same blood pressure throughout your entire body. Pretty weird.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. I mean, again, it could be maybe there's a way, but or maybe there's an explanation. But I saw it in that book and I went,
Yeah.
That's a
I
fact.
hate science.
Me too. This
I'm
is
done
pretty
with
much,
science.
bro. Don't get me started. I've been against it for a long time. I don't like science. I don't like rational thought. I don't like rational thought.
Rational thought is bullshit. dude.
Bullshit, dude. I hate rational thought.
But you gotta watch out. That's your female animus, dude.
It's strong in me.
That's your lady animus. When someone hits you with logic and facts, you go,
It's like, well, yeah, that's our current understanding of it now. But
That's
we're
how you
basically wrong.
feel. Yeah, that's how you haven't
well,
asked
that's
how I
what you
feel
think
it.
about it.
It's like if people used to think the Earth was flat. Yeah, it's probably gonna be wrong too.
Dude, also,
It's the
shout
ultimate.
out to Kyrie Irving for believing the earth was flat for a while.
Dude, anyone can get caught up.
He's
we all get
stuck
caught
it
up
out
on
on all of his convictions.
He's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
he rules.
did you see the game? He's not allowed to play home games because he plays for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
He bought tickets and sat front row. Just to be
Come
like, this
on.
is bullshit.
No mask.
What?
No,
yeah,
man.
I saw even the black, like Sean King and all those guys were even, they flipped
Kyrie's
and they like
awesome.
him now.
Yeah, he fucking rules.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's
Sean
awesome.
King, the BLM activist.
The BLM activists, like those guys are huge on this vaccination stuff's got to stop. It's putting people in a weird headspace because they don't know who they support.
I love when it goes. Yeah, I like when the things kind of dovetail.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I had a feeling they were. Well, that happened with that one restaurant in New York, and they kicked out like the.
That was
black
great. I
owners.
love those.
Oh, when they were kicking out black people.
And the owner was like, "Well, the staff you guys are talking about was a Latina and an Asian woman. Let's just clear the record." 'Cause
Yeah.
one of them chucked the N-word out. The N-word was like, "Well, Latina, come on."
They can say it.
They say, yeah. No, but the Irvin thing, it's gotten silly. The amount of every single person could be there unvaccinated. The other team could be unvaccinated.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's
And he can play away games.
yeah. They don't play away. It'll drop like.
Can he play away
35.
games in New York?
No, he can't play at the Knicks.
Yeah, can he go to the? Can he go
That'd
play
be
in the
fucking
garden?
awesome.
dude?
But he
speaking-
bought front row. He
That's-
sat courtside.
That's awesome.
Why can't
Without
he
a
play?
mask. Came
By the
in,
way,
hugged all his teammates.
bro? They need to knock
He
it off.
rules.
Free Irvin.
He
Free
rules.
Irvin. Dude, I will say this.
and he's gonna win. Like they're gonna have to let him play. Like they're gonna lose this.
Yeah.
It's so
Right now
stupid.
they're doing it just out of spite.
Oh yeah.
He literally
1,000.
he can sit front row. He
Well,
can
the,
hug all
the
his
problem
teammates.
is when he say they're okay, you can come in now. It's like, could he have done this 2 months ago? The answer is yes.
Yes.
And it's like we could walk
Yes.
that all the way back. It's like, could he have been playing this whole time? It's like,
Yes.
yeah. This was really.
You
funny.
got to watch the clip of you would like this when when Rudy Gobert, the guy you saw, the big dude from the Jazz.
Yeah.
He was like the first COVID.
hmm
He was doing a press conference and they're like, "You have COVID," and he was like, "Oh shit!" And he started to walk out and he was like, "This will be a funny prank," and touched everything. He touched all the mics, and then it became a global pandemic. And everyone was like, "Yo, that wasn't cool, dude." He had COVID. He was like, "Oh," he touched everybody's phones.
That's a hero.
Yeah, he's awesome.
That's really funny. Yeah, I think
Um,
it's I think we're done. I think it's done. I think it's done. I think it's over.
It is done. Now we got Ukraine and Russia.
True.
But
The Democrats are going to repeal all the mandates.
I've
to
been
save
thinking about Kyrie with the flat earthers, and that just means he's just surrounded by yes men. And Kyrie got hit with a fucking flat earth algorithm on his YouTube.
everyone. Yeah.
Showed all his boys, and they're like, "Yo, Kyrie, this is crazy, man." he was like, "I know, right?"
I watched the Flat Earth documentary. Those guys are wacky.
Yeah, those guys are great.
Yeah, never.
No, but I watched it like wanting to be on there. So like
Wanting-
I wanted
yeah.
to leave being like they make pretty good
There's
points.
not one good point.
Nah, they stink. It's like
Yeah, it's-
dorks.
They're not even close.
No,
Similar-
you can't even really like be support them because it's funny. They're like they
Yeah.
stink.
I hope they had some good stuff too.
I
and
wanted
was
in.
like,
I wanted it, dude.
I was hoping this made some sense.
Yeah, they're just doing it like they don't even believe it. They
No.
don't seem
Yeah.
to really believe it.
It's like people that this is their social circle now, and that's
Yeah.
the gist of why they're so in.
kind of a sick secret society if you think about it.
yeah.
Get in, like,
Kinda.
yeah, we know it's bullshit, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's just fun. What else are we doing?
It's fun, dude. I got a taste of buffalo this weekend, and I will say,
Buffalo stinks.
dude,
Horrible.
I don't know.
It sucks.
Did you ever see Buffalo '66?
No. Is that the guy? The guy gets
bro.
head?
You guys, no, that's from Brown Bunny. But yeah, it's
God
Vincent,
damn it.
it's Vincent
I
Gallo.
get that wrong
Same,
every
guy,
time.
same guy,
All right.
dude. I don't know what it is. I couldn't stop laughing about it, but Buffalo sports gear is like the losingest fucking gear.
Yeah.
I would see people in it, like you just look like such a wiener,
Yeah, dude.
and everyone, it's like blue and red.
Bills.
I would get so sad. I would see people in Bills gear and just be like, "Fuck, man."
It's like
That
seeing
sucks.
somebody in a Jets. It's like, damn, bro, you fucking loser. That sucks.
It just looks so, and everyone would wear the hat and the jacket at once,
Yeah.
and I would just be like,
I went to a Sabres game when I was there. I was like,
That used to be the spot for people where I'm from. They
Really?
go down to-
Buffalo.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
closest game.
"That's what I was making fun of them for." I was like, "No wonder Canada thinks it's a shit, dude. You come down to Buffalo, and you're like, yeah, fuck this
Yeah,
place
America sucks.
This place, we're so much better than America." Yeah, Buffalo.
All the border places, dude. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, Minnesota.
That's crazy,
Look
dude.
at this, a crappier version of what we got.
yeah,
Buffalo, yeah, because Toronto. They were saying Toronto's nice because we were trying to do some.
Yeah, you've been there though.
yeah. Toronto's nice.
Yeah, we were trying to do the Grand Canyon. Everyone's like, go to the Canada side
The Grand Canyon.
or whatever the fuck it's called.
Niagara.
Niagara Falls.
Where the guy went down in a bucket.
Yeah, a bucket.
He did. A barrel.
Yeah,
We tried to do He went down. No, in
Yeah,
Niagara
that's the
Falls.
thing, yeah.
You go off with
yeah,
a
dude.
barrel.
That was that's their claim to fame kind of.
A dude did that.
Well, there's like 10 guys that did it and like 8 of them died.
Yeah, everybody dies.
Everyone, but a couple of them made it and they're heroes.
I always maintained that's how I would commit suicide.
The barrel over the Niagara.
Barrel over Niagara, and then it's like, yo, you live. Shit's pretty tight.
You're
True.
right. You do it as a death-defying stunt.
Buffalo
That's
royalty.
a win-win.
How did they ever get into the physics of how people live? Like, how do you survive that? I guess you don't.
I
pass
think you
out.
just catch the right wave, you know?
True.
Wait,
yeah.
did you go check it out?
Bro, we tried.
Dude, it's so scary.
It's so fucking cold. We got stopped. We
It's-
were walking. We got hit with like freezing mist.
Yeah.
We had our daughter in a stroller, and she was like, ah. We're like,
Oh, yeah, you
it was
can't
like
bring-
18 degrees.
Yeah, it's terrible.
We tried to make the
Niagara's
trek.
corny. It's basically both sides. It's just like a tiny, cornier Vegas, and Vegas already comes.
Is that I saw the casino. I just wanted to see the thing. It looked tight. Walking around was cool. The
It's
river's
awesome.
beautiful.
The river,
Niagara River is
when you
beautiful.
get close to the falls, the
We were
river
close,
is,
bro.
The river is scary.
We were in the Maid of Mist.
How fast it's going. Oh, really?
We got to there.
Oh shit.
We got fucking blasted with icy mist, and my daughter just wasn't having it. And I was like, we'll be back. So now I was trying to do a Niagara trip, do the shows in Buffalo, get Niagara out of the way. Because I've been fighting a Niagara vacation for like 4 years now. Like, I'm
Oh
not
my
fucking
God.
doing that. So I was like, I'll do a show, see Niagara, win-win. Dude, we got stopped.
That was the move. I used to, when I played Niagara, I'd bring the girl. That was like the spot for that.
We got stopped. I gotta go back now in the summertime. Like, fuck. So
Fuck.
fall, probably fall. But it'll be nice. I was impressed with what I saw. I didn't see the whole thing, but like the river, I'm like, this is actually really nice. So
It's powerful.
powerful. The mighty
Yeah,
Niagara.
the river is scary to be around.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude.
And there's no like gates. You can just. It's
I wish I even
obviously
got
there's
that
no
far.
fucking gates. It's a river.
I would think, I thought you would pull up. I'm like, yeah, let's go see Niagara Falls. I thought we were gonna pull up on the shoulder and like look over a fence and be like, oh fuck, nice.
No,
It's a whole thing. We had a hike. I was like, dude, we're coming back. It was literally like 14 degrees. It's freezing. Then you
They-
get on the river and it's
They
just
don't
like
have a lot of people doing those stunts anymore.
barrels.
Yeah.
Somebody- Somebody's fired
Did a
that
guy
back
go
up.
off on a jet ski recently?
What?
What?
I'm not sure. I'll look it up
I
right
think a
now.
guy went off on a jet ski.
I did find that
Stop.
16 people have survived going over in a barrel, and only 4 people have died.
Okay.
though.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that's not as impressive then.
Then if you die, well, it's
The last one was in 85.
So there's a mostly they don't die.
Yeah, yeah. Like a big majority.
So
4
then
to 16.
maybe it's not so hard then. So basically,
mean,
we could all
it's-
do it pretty easily.
I don't know, dude. I might die.
Yeah, you might
I
die.
was just having heart palpitations podcasting.
Yeah,
I'm like,
podcasting's tough.
I might definitely die on the barrel. What kind of barrel? Is it all
Yeah.
wood barrels, or can you do like a plastic like party?
I'm not
keg
sure.
barrel?
I did find the jet ski guy, though. 95, he died. He took the jet ski off the falls.
That's a sick way to kill yourself.
That is an awesome way.
Daredevil
Jet ski?
rides jet ski and plunges to his death over Niagara Falls.
Good for him.
God, if he made it, what a legend he would have been.
Yeah.
True.
That's what you gotta
Imagine you
do.
go to the Niagara Casino.
Drenched.
Just fucking
Show
soaking,
him,
dude.
show him drenched. Be like, where were you, dude?
Putting my jet ski on red.
Yeah. You
Dude,
can't
that-
come in.
that
It's like,
water-
dude, I just went over the falls.
Yeah,
You
put me
can't
up.
come in. This is my town
yeah.
now.
I own this town. I'm putting everything on black. Fuck, I lost. I'm going back.
Oh, I gotta go off.
Going
the
back
fall-
off the falls, dude.
Jet
Fuck
ski
this.
backwards.
Who's that?
This
Some
is
dumb
lady?
bitch.
Annie Edson Taylor, who went over in a
Died?
barrel with her name on it.
A
Died?
girl did it, eh? I would have thought
died.
that was
So-
all dudes.
Let's see if she died. No, she was the first person to successfully do it.
What?
Yeah, a woman.
Nice.
That
Good
pisses
job,
me
ladies.
Yeah, nice
Again, must be easy.
job. Damn, she's an old lady, too.
True. Yikes.
Old lady.
How high is Niagara?
I think it's one of those stunts you don't do much. You just sort of sit in the barrel and you cross your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There can't be a technique to it.
It's a really respectable way if you kind of want to die to be like, exactly,
Exactly.
a cool stunt. Everyone's like, all right, man. fucking-
Yeah.
All right. You sure? Like, yeah. Be all right.
That used
Yeah,
to be
I'm gonna pull
90%
this
of
off.
magic back in the day. Was like, you know,
You can get photoshopped into a barrel if you go to Niagara.
there's a lot of stuff like that in Niagara where I have a lot of videos. If you go deep into my Instagram account of me in Niagara on a friggin' fake Sea-Doo, and I'm in Paris, and now I'm in Rome.
Damn. Canada's the best. Like, we're taking our big trip, eh? Going to see the falls. You can get on a fucking green screen.
No, the Niagara Falls was the big like once a year hockey trip. The whole hockey team gets the
Yes.
hotels
Go to
and the falls.
Oh, man.
Montreal, I remember one thing that's interesting is I remember doing the Montreal trips with the hockey and going to strip clubs and stuff, and looking back, it's like we were like 12.
Oh, that's so
You go,
fucking awesome.
The amount
What?
that think about that. He was like, we were getting like lap dances. We were 13 tops.
Oh, if I was 13 and
Wow.
had any access to a strip club.
You just
Oh,
heaven.
that'd be fucking nuts.
I would have came.
Montreal, they do not care. You don't even have fake IDs. You just go in.
It's French,
Sometimes
isn't
they
it
ask
French?
for
Yeah,
more
they're
money.
French goofs.
Yeah.
They're
French.
goofs, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're right. It's that Paris, like what?
Yeah,
The laws of the laws.
Yeah, it's
but-
just sex. It's like, no.
Yeah,
dude.
it is
No,
just
you
sex.
fucking weird pedophiles.
You'd have to tell though. If you're a stripper and you hit like 14-year-old hard dong, you'd be like, hold up, what the fuck is that? That's crazy.
It had to be pretty sad for those ladies.
Yeah, or maybe they've been like, oh, look at the little boy.
And it's extra
Yeah.
sad because you don't think like, oh, I'm gonna take this guy for everything he's worth. Like the $20 is allowed.
Take this kid for his fucking bike.
True,
paper
yeah.
route money.
Pokemon cards.
Yeah, when I used to deliver beer to strip clubs, there's the flip side of that. There's underage girls that like use fake IDs and go in there and make a couple bucks. And there'd be like, do not hire this girl. She's 14. Do not hire this girl.
Whoa.
She's, yeah.
Damn.
Some bad girls going
Also, nice.
That must be nuts for them to go in there and make like $1,000. Be like, she's really pretty.
Yeah, I love this girl.
Man, something about her. She's great.
When she gets arrested.
I mean, the girls must snitch. The other strippers are probably that comes in.
No, they have to go to the owner and they go, this girl's 14, and the owner has to go, oh no, what?
Yeah, no way.
Well, that's a taken gerb situation.
And he's just like, I just got head off that girl.
I know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the girls, that's taking gerbs. Those like 30-year-old ladies fucking strung out on fucking drugs are like, what the fuck?
She must hate that. That's taking germs.
It's like a 16-year-old goes in there and they're like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Who's this bitch?
They be definitely ratting.
She thinks she is.
Oh, yeah.
I know
her
mother. Let's get her out of here. She's fucking
I wish I was young.
young and fucking a beautiful
I wish I
woman.
was a young girl.
I can exploit myself.
I would be such a pretty young girl.
Oh, dude, it'd be crazy.
Voluptuous, plump.
Dude, I would, oh my God. If I
What
was
would you do to me if I was a young girl?
So I'm at the bar. I'm at the club. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm so bored with all these girls. They just don't have that spark. You'd come around and you'd be a little nervous. I'd see you kind of like, I don't know what to do. I mean,
I'd be nervous.
a little bit.
You don't think I'd be sassy?
You'd be sassy, but I'd see through it. I'd be like, I
This
see
is
through
insecurity.
I see through this attitude. I'd be like this with 100 right off the bat. I'd be like, here, take that. And you'd be
Whoa.
like,
Show of good faith.
yeah, like, welcome to the big city.
And then what would happen?
You would dance. You would then you would
I would
start
dance for you.
You would let loose. I'd be like, just have fun. Get out of your head. Come on. And you would start dancing. And I'd be like,
Get out of your head.
I wonder what my name would be. What would my name be, Matt?
Chantel,
Shania.
Donatella.
Chantel,
stage name?
Chantel Donatella.
Ruth.
Coming up this hey Ruth. My music would be the soundtrack from what's the the alien movie with what's the fucking song?
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott.
What the fuck's that called? You when you took the
damn it.
mushrooms?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ruth dancing to fucking
What the fuck's the name of that movie? Oh my God! It's on the tip of my tongue. It's. You have to look it up. Look up Ridley Scott alien movie.
I don't even remember
soundtrack.
the lady's name that's in it. I am dumb, dude.
Coming up.
That's definitely crawling around to the floor music too.
Ruth, what is it?
Alien.
No.
That's what it
Alien.
says.
It's like it's not contact. It's one word. It's
It says Ridley Scott directed Alien.
He did.
Oh, it's a different Alien movie?
It might not be Ridley Scott
It might not be. Yeah, I don't think it is. It's
because Ridley Scott did like Prometheus also, but there's
Does it
one.
begin with an H or an I? It begins with an I.
It's not Interstellar,
It's not Interstellar.
but
Ridley
damn,
Scott.
whoever's listening to this is pissed.
They might know. No, they might be like,
Oh,
it's
yeah, they're-
fucking-
yeah, they're-
it's fucking. They're watching Wheel of Fortune right now, dude.
What's the girl's name that was in The Professional?
I don't
She's
know.
done in significantly more famous movies than that. I'm dumb.
I forget. Her
Why am
name.
I stupid, dude?
No, you're not stupid,
I am
You're
stupid.
smart.
dude. I can't believe I can't think of his name in this movie. It's driving me nuts.
Is it Natalie Portman?
Yes.
Okay, I'll look up Natalie Portman. Alien.
Is she in that movie?
Yeah.
God, how's the song go? I'm gonna start yelling out names. Not Awakening. It's not
Annihilation.
Annihilation.
Annihilation. I knew it was. See, I was getting close. The
were
if you
close.
came up to like a deep Annihilation, like the Braveheart soundtrack, that would be hot, dude. If you did a very Baroque number,
Mhm.
came up like do 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 do
Dance,
do do
I would
do.
come out to Danse Macabre. You know that song? It's
No, I
a
don't.
classic, John. Why don't you play it for the people?
Okay.
I want you to imagine a young, plump Ruth dancing. Titty fucking.
You'd be titty fucking a pole.
Da, da, da,
Yeah, you would surprise me for sure. Right? You would go airborne and grip. You fucking grip that pole and slide down. I go, whoa.
Hey, little lady.
Oh, what the hell?
There you go. Let the people
His
know.
phone's fucked up. He's got
This
a quiet
is-
phone.
This is the
This
Patreon.
is crazy.
This is the Patreon.
I'll tell you something, dude. I've been battling.
Can't,
Is it
no
working?
one can hear it. You've
Get a
failed.
goddamn new phone.
There you
There
go.
you go. Damn.
Some sort of hat on, I think.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the
maybe
layers
a
you
plague
drop.
mask. That's good.
That is sort of titty jiggling music a little bit. If you
Oh,
think
dude,
about
that
it.
would be epic as hell. Oh my god, dude, I'd be like
Long song till you get your money's
Some-
worth.
Oh yeah.
Something different.
Long jam.
something different about it.
Something
I can't put
different
my
about
finger
this.
on it.
Oh shit, she's
Yeah, that's
16.
Dude, I've been battling the opposite of 16-year-olds. I have apparently apartments.
30-year-olds. Old 30-year-olds.
Dude,
Ew.
there's something about apartments and crazy homeless people where they'll be like, I need to rent a place. It's happened to me multiple times. Is that place for rent? And it's like, no. This lady knocked on our door at 3 a.m, dude. It was freezing outside.
Yeah, she's chilly, dude.
Dude,
She's looking for rent.
Dude, knocks on the door at 3 a.m. We can't. I'm like looking down. I'm like, the fuck's out of here? You know,
That's
new place.
terrifying.
We're kind of in the hood right now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, open the window. I'm like, who is it? From the second floor. And it's, help me. I was like, fuck. So I was like, go away.
Go away.
Go away. Go away. This is a crazy lady. And she's like, I'm looking for a place. I'm like, nowhere's rent. This place is not for rent. Please go away. So then, dude,
She was like, Drew.
Brittany goes to work at like 6:30. She opens the door. The lady's fucking like
Holy shit, dude.
2 feet from the door, just standing right up against it. And she's like, shuts the door and goes, get the fuck out of here. And the lady's like, I'm looking for a rental. She's like, this place isn't for rent. Get the fuck out of here. And the lady's
God
like, fine. It's like the lady had stood there for 3 hours. She just chilled.
Very patient.
Very
Yeah.
patient, dude.
They're
Very
out
patient.
there.
You should have let her come in and sleep.
Dude, no way. No fucking way. And then, so then we come in. So then she leaves. Brittany leaves. The lady comes back. I hear knock, knock, knock. And I'm like, motherfucker, dude. So I walk down and I just crack the door right up against it. And I'm like, get out of here.
Scram.
The fuck out of here.
That's so scary.
Dude, it was terrifying. The proximity with, like, it's like you would open the door and walk right into them. So it's full Resident Evil, dude. You open the door, they'll come right in. So I had to be like, get out of, you have to leave, man.
It's like a dog trying to get out of the door.
So scared.
My dog trying to get outdoors is so fucking funny.
Dude, it didn't stop. So we get her, she leaves, she's out of there. The one day I don't shut the door all the way because I had to go move my car, and I was like, we'll be
Dude.
fine. Dude, someone got in. So it's like,
What
you
is
go
happening?
You go in, it's a hallway, but then our door's locked. So like Brittany calls me like, did you lock the fucking door? And I was like, I don't know why. It's like someone got in the apartment, not into our unit, but in the hallway. So
They're just
Brittany
mucking around in the hall, though.
it's just one stairway up. There's 2 units. There's nowhere to go. It's just a stairway. So they just ascended the stairs. So Brittany was like, get the fuck out of here. And they were like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. And they just like went downstairs.
They are courteous.
It's
when
crazy.
You kick them
Yeah,
out.
for sure. But it was like,
Yeah,
oh,
like,
oh
I
shit.
get it.
It
Dude,
was
I used
fully,
to live in a place like
it was
this.
like, my
and
bad. It was like,
fucking little Mexican dude came in, and my buddy woke up to him taking pictures of him when he was
What?
sleeping. Yeah, and he gets up, he goes, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Chupacabra.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? But
Yeah,
at the first,
insane.
you don't imagine you had that happen here. You'd be like, "All right, the guys are fucking with me."
Yeah.
So at first you're like, "What the?" And then you go, "Oh, okay. Oh, who are you?" Or whatever. And then the guy's not saying anything, and you go, "Wait, was my initial reaction the right one?
Yeah.
Was I right the first time?
What the fuck?
This is fucked up."
that's terrifying.
Hey, you get the fuck out. You go, "Oh, sorry, what are you doing taking pictures?" And he goes, "Show me your phone." And the guy had pictures of him on his phone. And then he delete the photos. And then he just goes, "All right, get out of here."
What?
That was the end of it.
Get out of here. Don't kill me.
Yeah, it was insane. This, like a house like this kind of thing. It was a bunch of dudes.
God, that's
That house-
terrible.
We had a window that broke and we never fixed it. It was a pretty easy
And the Mexicans
access
got
pad,
in.
Yeah.
The Mexicans needed fotografias.
Yeah, you come in, the tortillas are missing.
Dude, what the fuck?
Dude, who knows what he was getting signed up
Just
for?
a lad coming in sneaking pictures at night.
No, never got an explanation. Well, because what would that be?
Yeah,
Like,
who
is it
knows?
a gay thing? You go, what kind of gay thing is that you sneak in photos? was this like a struggling artist that got really drunk and he goes, you know what? I need to take the bull by the horns and start taking more photos. What can I do that no one else can?
Damn. What if he was like an ambitious like community college student?
That's what I'm thinking, right? Maybe. And he goes, get a little ahead of the project
Some
here.
sleeping strangers.
Sleeping
That's the
bingo.
best.
Strangers,
That's the
new
best
project.
possibility.
That's what you hope
Yeah.
for, yeah.
Yeah, just a crazy.
None
guy.
of the other stuff made much sense.
But it sounds like it was a murderer.
It was
Yeah.
nuts, yeah. But that house, the people used to like. If your area here probably isn't that bad, but like there was areas that you would come home and just straight up they'd be hanging out on your porch, like you know what I mean, like a guy just straight up kicking around on your chairs, and you'd be like, "What are you guys doing?" And they go, "Oh, sorry, all right,
Yeah.
oh, sorry."
Yeah, it's pretty funny when they give you the. Like,
They're inconvenient. Yeah, they're
My bad.
inconvenienced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you mind if I
Dude.
drive my car? I might have to get in there.
I got guys doing crack in my doorway now.
Yeah, I thought you
Really?
were cool.
Yeah. Well, East Village, dude. They don't mess around over there. It's a market
That
outside.
would piss me off.
Sucks.
Yeah, I was fully get out of here.
I'm sort of a
Get out of
bitch.
here. Beat it.
Scram.
Were you manly about it? Because I'm sort of a bitch about it. I go down. And
I
I'm
was
like,
scared.
Hey guys, it'd be
Oh,
my
dude.
girlfriend trying
I'd be
to
so
sleep.
I was
scared.
too scared. I wasn't because it's like because then it's a knock on the door and then you open it and people bum rush you. So I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is. So I just like went out the window. I was like, who is it? And once I heard a lady's voice, I was like, get out of here.
You should have just beat her ass.
I would have been if she stepped in there. I would have been within my right. But
Yeah. You could, yeah.
cross the threshold. I dare you. She has fucking pop. It's probably happened to her like 10 times. That lady's probably been cracked in the face multiple times.
I think so.
Yeah, if you're
and
crazy-
not only they're probably cracked in their face in their social life, like with their drug dealers and their pimps, and then they go on. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm leaving you guys. They walk around, they get cracked in the face on their own accord.
Her useful year. She
They
probably
go back to the pimp. The guy goes, "See, you're getting
she'd be
cracked in the
lucky
face
to
one
hang
way or
out with the
another."
pimp. She'd be lucky to hang out with the pimp. She's in like a total human netherworld of like she can't hoe. This lady was too old for that.
So what do they do? How do they get money?
They just do weird, crazy
Bag?
shit.
Steal.
They're glitched. They're fully glitched out. They just
Yeah.
walk around like, I'm gonna rent this place, and you're like, no,
Yeah, that's wild.
no, that's not going to happen.
That's me on my Oxy trip.
I mean, it could be what it is.
Fair or some.
She's probably not getting oxy.
She seemed like somebody who had people, but like kind of breaks bad every now and again. She wasn't fully like nuts, but she was nuts. But it's like there's people who have like loved ones who keep them for like 4 months, and they just get like,
and then they disappear.
They
We
go
were
out.
having
Ah,
this
they
argument
fucking-
last night. What do you think? All those people in the East Village selling junk on the side of the road. Where do they sleep?
You'd be
Tense.
surprised, dude.
Are they homeless, like straight up? Like after they're done, they pack up and then they go sleep in a nook, or are they sleeping in like a house with like a 2-room house with 10 people squatting there,
Dude,
kind of thing?
I was doing housing.
What's
for
their
people.
night look like?
It could be anything. I did housing.
Oh.
I was doing housing for people who got out of jail, and we started working with sex offenders. And this one lady,
Goofs.
Goofs.
and I didn't like this at all. But the lady,
You didn't want that to be that was your assignment.
yeah, I didn't want to do it. But there was a heroin dad living in this house, and it was like he keeps shooting heroin. I'm like, get him out. She's like, I gotta let him live. So like, that guy could have totally
likes
been
heroin?
off selling junk, coming back. It was fucked up. Just a pedo and a fucking heroin dad, dude. I was like, damn, that's a
Oh, the
shitty
pedo
house.
was like the straight shooter of the house.
Yeah, she was doing pretty well. She was. She
Wait,
had
she was a
bear-
girl
There's
pedo?
lady
Pedo?
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
That
they
should-
do pretty
needs to be
well.
mentioned.
There's almost nothing illegal about that.
Yeah, I didn't. That was kind of like.
What did she do?
She was just
pedoed.
awesome
She
15
pedoed.
years
Bang
ago.
some 13-year-old?
Yeah, she
I don't
made
know.
a
I
kid's
never
day.
got into details. I would always just go. I'd have to ask, like, is the nature.
Well,
of your
she could have
crime
been
sexual?
making child porn, which then you're upgraded to
then
guy
you're-
pedophile.
Well,
now.
the worst part, they
If
didn't
a
tell
guy's
me.
whacking off to it, then I'm mad.
No, I didn't. I had no. True. I had no. Like, they didn't tell me, like, oh, by the way, it's a pedophile. So I'd have to be like, every time what I would do to like cut the tension, I'm like, you don't got to tell me what you went to jail for, but it wasn't like sex with kids or anything. None of that, right?
You say that?
Yeah, because I always was like, because I would ask dudes like, did you have a sex thing? And they would get out like, the fuck, man. I'm like, I have to ask that. So then I started trying to make light of it, being like, as long as it's none of like meth factory, sex with kids.
And
that
they were
weird
like, yeah,
shit.
it was that one.
They'd always be like, fuck no, man. I didn't. But
Ding,
the one
ding,
time
ding.
she was actually like,
Yeah. What was the second one?
well, she was like, yes, mine is of a sexual nature. I was like, oh, okay.
You're like, oh, cool.
That being said, I mean, this is the wives' tales, but like you can get sex crime for having sex in public and shit like that too, right?
Yeah, I don't think this
Not
is what
CP,
it was.
though.
I don't think this is what it was.
I give the ladies the benefit of the doubt. Guys,
think-
you go the worst. The guy goes, I'm a child pedophile. You go, you raped 10 kids.
Piece of
Whereas
shit.
girl, you're like, she probably just peed in public. It's,
Were you just a hot teacher?
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
True. Love the kids.
She was a runaround Sue.
True.
So you had to go to, and this is the only one that was a pedophile?
I had
You had a couple.
2 pedos, and I was like, no more. Take me. No more pedo. I can't do it. Because the one guy was.
And what are you doing there? You're
I was finding housing, and I was like, I'm not finding the pedos out.
Is it hard to find a pedo housing? Because
I didn't try. I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, no, I'm not putting you there. And they'd be like,
you don't like them.
The lady's like, you could put them in an apartment. I'm like, I'm not putting them. Because the one lady, either they were like, they'd have a housing plan, or they'd be like looking for a new place. It was like all over the place. But and some of them were just there for like job stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to be an accomplice essentially at this point.
Yeah, but the lady was like whatever. But
put them in that trailer park in Florida.
Pedo park.
Yeah.
The dude would show up and be like, "Yo, I'm outside. It's raining." I'd be like, "Oh fuck, I forgot to tell you. Like we're not there today." And he'd be like, "Oh," and I'd be like, "Yeah, dude."
Yeah, why don't you go fuck some kids?
Yeah, in my head, I remember just thinking like, "Too bad." And I was like, "I can't." I
You
was
fucking pedophile.
like, "Take me off this case. I can't be on this. My passions are running too high. So take me off this case."
Yeah, that job. Yeah, that's tough, man.
Getting dudes' houses who weren't pedophiles was sick.
That's awesome.
That was genuinely rewarding. To be like, dude, I'm gonna get you an apartment. Just completely fudge their financial records.
That's a loud whiz.
That is a hard whiz, dude.
Ryan Long has a snake of a penis. Dude.
Yeah,
It's not
dude.
just a clever last name.
It's a rifle. But dude, yeah, the
Gardini, the biggest superstar.
finally comes out, dude. The old
Yeah,
so
the
when they're
garden
praising me
snake.
for my
What?
large
Oh, my
penis,
penis.
at wrestling camp.
I'm so
What's the
ashamed of
gayest thing you've
that.
ever done? Oh, just have a huge
Yeah,
dick.
that's so gay.
And I
All the-
started as a freshman on varsity.
Yeah, no big deal.
My dick's so big, it's basically like my dick touched another dick, so pretty gay.
It's not hard to start varsity at 95 as a
know.
freshman.
100
so watch
106.
you bragging. I started
Yeah.
O-line as a sophomore varsity, bro.
Yeah,
Come
one time I woke up
Sorry.
and my dick was in my own butthole because it's so big. I was like, "Fuck, this is gay."
I mean, it was double-A ball, so. Guys, double-A ball.
That's fucking nuts.
It's crazy how good I was.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
Now,
The athlete's still there.
it's in there, dude.
I see you training.
Yeah, you see it.
I see you training.
Where you went to school, was it like in the American movie high schools where the captain of the football team's like the coolest guy?
No, I was the captain of the football team. And
Wasn't that cool? Or
I
what?
wasn't
Coolest
that
guy?
cool. I was
It
kind of
wasn't like that?
No. I think in big high schools it is. I went to a small
I-
enough high school.
Yeah, I don't feel like anywhere where I grew up was like that. And then I've met girls where they go, yeah, I'm from here, like whatever, Virginia, and it was like, yeah, that was the star
Yeah.
quarterback was like the guy, like it was like in those movies.
Yeah,
We
there's
had none of that stuff.
there's high schools. There's some high schools that have like a 5,000
The
students.
smaller, that's
so if
what
it's like
it
a
is.
huge, it's
Yeah.
like a college campus. So yeah, if you're like the guy, then it's cool. But
Basketball.
No, I would say the opposite. With the 5,000 people, there was more other things. With the 300 schools, it's like
Oh.
that's the guy. I think it was
Maybe.
more. I think what I'm thinking is it was more the smaller one.
I feel like our basketball team got like a lot of respect.
Yeah,
I went to an
cool.
all boys school.
Yeah,
though, so.
we had a football team. I couldn't even name one person that was on it.
Wait,
Yeah.
you have American football in Canada?
Yeah,
I'm sure. I thought that was.
yeah,
you thought I meant soccer?
No, I was
Yeah.
just curious because like
We have the
You think-
Canadian
you think
football
Canada's
league,
that
and they all
gay?
have normal jobs.
Sean, you saying
Yeah, it's
Canada's
not
that
that
gay?
I'm sorry, I was mistaken.
Man, that's fucked up, man.
No, they have football.
Forgive me, Ryan.
But we, even like
Yeah.
the small town hockey was like, I don't know, what just wasn't the athlete guy was not the. It's almost like you want to be like a hood criminal. That's the
Really?
cool thing where
Canada?
I grew up. I'd say,
Yeah.
And where I grew up, I don't know.
Really?
Probably the same as it was like around here. Like, does anyone, if you lived up in Queens, is it like the quarterback's the cool guy or the drug dealer? I don't know.
It's a good question. I mean, there's a lot of God fearing.
I'm gonna have to investigate at the school.
True. Go check.
I might,
Yeah, I'm having a good
Twenty-
reason.
I might do
Twenty-
a little
Green card.
never been kissed.
Hey kids, you ever been around drugs?
Who's the coolest guy here? And then whoop his
Coolest
ass.
guy.
Then get my ass beat.
Do you think you could get into on a dare? Do you think you could get into the local high school
Nah, it's
on a dare?
I'd be sussed as a pedophile immediately.
Just wander around.
Just come in with a book bag and get one of those little spinny caps.
You could go in with a rush if you went in with a rush. Just get in and see how
I'm
long.
so big, dude.
see how
It
long.
would be astonishing how much I'd stuck out.
College? Could you fit into college, you think?
Yeah, because then they would just be like, "Here's an adult."
Yeah. College, you could do
But-
it. High school's a true test.
Elementary is the real test.
Wandering a grade school would be sick, dude.
Getting into a grade school.
Dude, it's getting into disrupting a grade school class. would be
See, but all
Those guys that start their life over, they just do it again.
those shooters ruined everything.
True.
Now they all have security and shit. You used to be able to just walk into schools.
Yeah, man.
I'd like to do that.
Get into a school.
Just sit in on a class.
See what happens.
Start answering, being like,
dude. If you did a wild elephant in grade school and just started pushing stuff over again, the kids would get hyped. Dude. The kids would get hyped. If you went in there and were like, ah,
yeah,
they'd be like, oh fuck,
yeah, this day's incredible.
I would have loved that, dude.
Yeah, we could work on getting assemblies booked. Coming in and presenting stuff. You've always wanted to be the whale guy.
So badly.
Would you love that? To
I
go
would
back to the
love to
old
go
school and
just
give back a bit?
No, I just want to do like
$500 check.
Dude.
Not that much money.
That'd be sick to do an assembly for kids, like little like third graders.
Yeah.
And slowly just get it to the point where the lady's like, okay, that's enough. And be like, the economy in Germany before World War II was actually very complicated.
Just debunk the Holocaust. You could do that. You could easily, like a shitty Catholic school like I went to, there's no way they did any research.
No, that's what they told you. What really happened with the Confederacy.
Dude, it'd be so fucking funny.
And then lose your mind.
Dude, it'd be
while you're up there, because they're going to try to stop you. Like, I will not be silenced. Take your shirt off.
Yeah.
Throw a fucking Nazi salute at the end.
Yeah, while you're getting carried off. Be like, never forget this, kids. They're censoring me.
Oh, my God.
You would make those kids' lives, though.
That would be so
That
funny.
whole room of people would be like, dude, that was the best day I've ever had.
Shit in the world.
That guy lost his mind and presented
Hero shit.
a Holocaust denial assembly. Just come out with animals, act like you're gonna be the animal guy, and be like, "Now, but what I'm really here to tell you is,"
They start questioning the numbers.
Have a slideshow.
Oh God,
6 million. Hit the next slide? Question mark.
Like this is the Austrian hummingbird. Fun fact about Austria: you on like a 4-hour rant. Funny thing, they excavated the area. They never found any.
Turns out the ground was too cold to bury those bodies, kids. Sir, we're gonna have to ask you to stop.
Oh my God!
Shut the fuck up!
Shut up!
You
bitch.
shut up, bitch!
Oh, here we're gonna show you some of the tattoos. Coincidentally, a million's the last one. It's sort of weird, but
Oh my God!
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be fun.
That'd be good. How would you like your kids to be stuffed into a ghetto, and then you put them all together? You'd be like, let's imitate the train cars. It's interesting. You guys don't even fit, and you're just kids.
How many people you say is here? About 442?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That makes me think.
why don't we just call it 600? See how easy that was, kids? Write that down.
Oh God.
Call it an even 7,
It
huh?
would take the teachers a while to be like,
Yeah, they're not paying attention. They're just fucking sitting there.
I know. It's mostly ladies who are like so stressed and be like, thank God we get to take a break.
Yes.
It's slowly be like,
Is this guy denying the Holocaust?
it's such a funny thing. It's such a funny thing to go down for. Just be like, they gotta know.
Your student day with your where you go to your kids' school. It's the
Yeah.
best.
Oh, my
You're
God.
just gonna tell them about podcasting.
Oh my God.
Dad's gonna tell us about microphones.
Oh, that'd be so funny. That'd be tight to go in and just, same thing. You COVID out in a school presentation.
Go it out. Just be like, yo, this shit's not real.
That's a stepdad move more than a real dad
Yeah.
move too.
Coming in for
Peter
yeah.
Daszak, fun at the Eco Health Alliance, went to DARPA.
Sir, what are you doing, sir? You leave me the fuck alone. You leave me alone.
Take that shit off your fucking faces, kids.
Yeah.
Spain just did a study. It had a negligible fucking effect. Take that shit off.
Let me tell you about Operation Northwind. Oh, I go, okay. That's in the book. You can look it up yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Google it. You guys have all your fancy tablets. Look it up. I'm not lying.
Another thing about the Remdesivir, that fucking Fauci. That'd be fun.
Nice. That's a podcast.
That's a pod, bro. Where are we at? 108?
I believe just at an hour.
Oh wow.
Fauci's done now. He's on vacation. You haven't seen him in a bit.
Yeah.
He's probably like back at home being like, all right, that was a whole.
Did you see?
Yeah, that was crazy.
The Florida guy said
Did you
he's-
see the? I don't know how real it was. Somebody put out like our government put out a thing about like nuclear fallout or like what to do if there's a nuke. And one of the things was like, if you're hiding together in a fallout shelter try to maintain 6 feet.
What?
I'm not kidding.
No, they've
That
had
had
a
to be
few
fake.
things like that. No, I think they have been putting out lots of war stuff like that where in the bunkers for like soldiers and stuff, like the social distancing and that's crazy.
Yeah. Can you imagine? It's like, oh, shit.
You go,
they-
are you trying to give someone a heart attack that lives in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some dude, you're trying to
Me?
read that. You go, that's the last straw, dude.
That's so fucking yeah.
FEMA said that.
FEMA said that?
Did they?
Jesus Christ.
Mask and
I watched the Ukraine on Fire documentary, the Oliver
fire
Stone.
you up.
Well, because they
Really?
basically were
They censored it,
they
right?
censored it, which made me. I wasn't about to watch it until
Yeah.
they started censoring, and then I go, "I'm gonna get a piece of this, right?"
Yeah.
Watch it with the chick. She walked out on it about 20 minutes in. She goes,
Yeah, that's
"I'm
a
not
lot of
watching-
words.
I'm not
Nice.
watching this garbage." yeah.
Nice.
But they did have kind of interesting things in
Dude,
there.
I got it sent to me. It's sitting in my text messages right now. I got to watch it.
You're gonna watch it. Well, they have one of the things is they have a big. It's a big about how governments put like activists in to undermine governments or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But the interesting part, they're like everyone. They go, they need a sacred victim. That's what they said. And they go, if you look at every movement, it all starts. They need a sacred victim, like someone gets killed, and then they make him essentially like a saint and for the cause kind of thing. And they go and they know that they have to go to colleges. That's how they get their people that'll do their bidding for them, because they go, once people are 28, they're not gonna go protest and stuff.
Fuck that.
So they focus on 21-year-olds,
They
and
get
they
tired.
need someone to die. That's the most important part of any movement, is someone in the movement has to die, and then they make it like religious.
Jesus.
That's what they that's what,
Christ.
at least that's what Oliver Stone said.
Did they talk about all the Nazis and stuff over there?
Yeah, they kind of talk a bit about it. Yeah,
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, it turns out Ukraine's
super funny.
I think that 5%. I think they have a 5% Nazi party.
Oh, that's better than us.
It's pretty big.
We're sitting at like 98%.
Yeah, exactly.
True. That's what I'm saying.
According to the alt comics.
It is funny. They have like real like chucking up salute Nazis. So apparently John McCain got into trouble because he was like buddied up with the Nazis over there in like 2014.
I remember the
There's
guy.
an article about it. Like, we got to talk about John McCain and these Nazis.
They were writing all. If you look at the thing, it's legitimately like article after article after article about like Ukraine's the worst, and then just like, bam, Ukraine is sick.
Yeah, it's
it
weird.
flipped like a switch. But the like Nazi thing, the Zelensky, when he was doing speeches before, he would be like, "Yeah, we have a big Nazi problem. They tried to get to the Mein Kampf, but it was sold out." Like, he's doing jokes about it. Like, it's such a
It's pretty funny.
like we all know. Yeah.
Maybe that guy is pretty funny.
He had some good lines. He was a
Really,
comedian.
it's funny.
Try to get the mind confident. It was sold out.
Yeah, and then he was doing all the swastikas, like he was doing the salute and stuff like that in his comedy act.
Was
Yeah, and he goes, our prime president, but we all know who our real president is, Barack Obama. Like, he's saying all this stuff in his comedy act. It's kind of interesting.
Does he do a thing like, "Am I right, Phil?"
He
Can I
does
get his
do
egg
it.
hail?
This guy knows what I'm saying.
Yeah. But the Nazis kept, and they talk a lot about how basically those guys kept being the extreme the other way, I guess, because it's kind of how it always happens. The United States use the activists to kind of infiltrate to take down the government.
Yeah.
And then the Nazis kind of join with the side that's like, no, we're the real Ukraine.
That's what I heard. I heard the Nazis in Ukraine.
But the Ukraine,
Burned a bunch
because
of
they wanted
people
to
alive.
they want to get Russian language
for real.
out.
Yeah.
Didn't that happen? Is that a real thing that happened? The Ukrainian Nazis, again, this is just what I heard, lit a building on fire. It had like Russian type Ukrainians over there.
In the dumbass.
Yeah, and then they were like,
In
this is
the
a problem.
dumbass region.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
It is funny.
Like,
There's two
way back
slurs
when.
with white people. You have two different types of white people. Like, they were doing the thing, and they go, "Jump if you're not jumping, you're a Rusky." That's what they're saying, and everyone starts jumping because I'm not a fucking Rusky.
Last thing I want to be is a fucking Ruski, bro.
Yeah, they did
Yeah.
not. They did not want to be called the Ruskies in that time.
Really? Yeah, it's true.
They burned some people in the dumbass?
1943, yeah, in the UK.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
it was. 1943.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, no,
43.
those were German Nazis.
I heard it was. I heard
Yeah,
it was more
43.
like.
You just look up
Nazis.
Nazis
I heard it
burning
was
people.
more
Let me
like
tell you something. In
20
1943,
I heard it was like more like 2014ish, 2010,
I have that. It says Odessa. It's called the Odessa Clashes.
something like that. They were fighting each other.
yeah,
There's some Russian loving Ukrainians, or some dudes are like, "Nah, bro, let's go." But then again, who knows? Like I said, there's multiple.
we're in
world-
InfoWars.
There's multiple world
You're about to
powers.
say we're in information wars?
We're in
We're in
information
info
wars.
wars.
There's
Yeah, it's
multiple
info wars,
world
bro.
powers fighting narratives right now, and it's so fucking confusing.
Yeah.
Tons of them. Yeah.
It's nuts, dude. Like, are they Nazis? Are they not Nazis? It's insane.
It's a muck out
Well-
there to try to find out what's actually happening.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
almost like you should just kind of
It's almost like you shouldn't.
get a fucking membership
almost-
on Audible
yeah.
and just read spirituality books and hang out and
Yeah.
try to win.
Yeah,
the
you
basketball
can't.
game.
It's hard to die on the hill of like finding the truth.
It's borderline impossible.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it, boys.
Yes, dude.
Although,
We've done
well,
it.
if you're
God
gonna,
damn
I
it.
will say, if you are gonna find the truth, there's Truth Social. I do recommend. That's where you do find it.
The what?
What is it?
Truth Social is a new website. You guys don't know this, so it's basically like a new Twitter. It's this ex-politician that actually started it, Donald Trump. I don't know if you heard of him, but
Oh, nice.
He
and the-
started it for real?
He's got a new
tweets
Twitter.
are called Truths.
I honestly believed you were getting into something for real, and I was like, yo.
Truth Social?
Ryan's wild.
The tweets are called Truths,
Nice.
and the retweets are called Retruths.
It's
Yeah.
Donald Trump's Twitter?
Donald Trump's Twitter.
I might get on this, dude.
You can't. There's a waiting list.
What?
Good luck, buddy.
It's too exclusive,
Good
dude.
fucking luck. You're not ready for the truth.
I can't
Yeah.
tap into the truth?
You can't.
You're
You
not
can
ready.
ask someone that's on there for the truth.
What?
Now you want in.
I want in, dude.
You want to learn the truth.
Yeah.
Damn, is
You
that
got
a
to
trick?
talk to
thing?
Don.
I mean, I'll tell you what the truth is going to be on that site. Like fucking.
The election was stolen.
Yeah. This is pretty much one truth that they're
Yeah.
saying over there. You know.
Oh, it's got to be
Big
so.
lie.
It was a big lie.
The big lie versus the truth.
Yes.
But yeah, that's Truth Social. The fact that he calls them truths and retruths, like they're gonna have to say that on the news. Like Donald Trump, truth.
He sent out another truth.
Donald Trump's been truthing lately that all these lies he's been truthing.
That's great, though. That's going to bother them so much.
That's very funny.
Like, he calls it truths. They're actually lies. Obviously lying again.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Fucking insane.
Did you watch Trump Cash, Shane?
Yeah. Watched it live, bro.
Me too. I watched it.
The
I watched
Nelk
it pretty
Boys.
quickly. Yeah, full send.
Yeah, it was all right.
It was okay. I liked it when he was like, "I'm kicked off Twitter." If you notice, it's very boring now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just came and he goes, I'm the best at golf, I'm the best at DJing,
Yeah.
the best at
Yeah.
politics.
Gay
YMCA.
national anthem. He's
What
called
do
the YMCA. They were like, when you DJ, what do you play? He's like, I like the YMCA. I play that. That's actually the gay national anthem.
Fuck, dude. God damn.
He goes, I'm very good at anything. He goes, when I was there, our dukes were cleaner. We polished them up. They're better.
So
Everything's
much
better.
more oil.
The world went to shit.
I mean, dude, from his
That's a good
perspective,
point.
He was right, dude.
it looks pretty good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the fact, again, they're just a placeholder for what's going on. But like,
Dude, if he runs again and they make Kamala run against him, he's going to fuck her up
oh, he's gonna
Oh,
destroy her,
no.
dude.
so badly.
He's gonna destroy her.
But you have to be on Truth Social to hear it.
True.
I want to get connected with the truth is out there.
I wonder
dude.
if he runs again, if they'll let him debate.
they
Or
have
they just
to.
blur him out.
Damn.
I don't know. They
They
can't-
have to let
Blur.
him. You can't just. They can't just bar him. Has he been found of any like a criminal charge?
No.
He's too powerful, dude.
It's so funny that they did kick him off of Twitter. It's the funniest fucking.
Kick him off everything.
But you are right though. Like if he says, "Oh, this is what I think the election's stolen" or whatever, and they go delete it off all platforms. What if he says it in a
Yeah.
debate? Does YouTube have to
On
take
NBC.
the debates down?
Yeah.
That's so funny. If YouTube has to take all the presidential debates down for misinformation,
Because he's lying.
The whole time, both of them were lying the entire time.
Yeah, everybody's lying.
Yeah, everyone's lying.
The
yeah.
whole time. Like
Yeah.
whenever you read a fact check, it's like next day they fact check it, and it's like
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah
that-
90%
a lot
of
of
that
that
was
I'll tell you why they're
true.
not lying. TruthSocial.com.
True social. Fuck.
Danny made money on that too. He bought
Really?
this back and it cruised up and he sold it.
who did?
My buddy Danny.
Nice.
Yeah, he made some cash.
Nice.
Off Truth Social.
Bet on Trump's ability to pump a stock, and he bet right.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Well, bros,
We did it.
Fellas.
let's retire
Right.
this beautiful day.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thanks
Dude,
for coming,
thanks,
bro.
man. It's awesome.
This is the spot, dude.
Thanks for coming. God bless you guys.
Yeah, real quick now.
There was a gay front that came through. The gay front was strong, and now it's still like it's hitting. Like I saw this image of Nancy Pelosi like kneeling with a bunch of people,
Yeah.
all wearing like not dashikis, but like the African like a preacher's. You know the thing a priest wears around his neck,
Yeah.
like that, and like African,
Like a shawl. Yeah. Like
like an
yeah.
African texture
Yeah. I got what you're saying.
fabric, kneeling with
Do
a
you
bunch
have
of
any
other white
dashiki?
people.
Do you have dashikis?
I have several dashikis.
I have one. I do
I
have
do.
one.
I don't have a dashiki.
Someone went on a vacation and bought me a dashiki, so I have one in my closet.
You have a dashiki?
I have one in my closet. Yeah.
Damn, you should do like when white ladies, because you're about to have a wedding with a African American woman,
Yeah.
you should do like, you ever see like white ladies who marry an Indian guy and have, like my sister married an Egyptian and had like an Egyptian wedding
Sure.
where she had to dress like, you should wear a dashiki for the wedding.
I might do like A1 shorts if I dashiki. Long cut A1s, dude.
Oh man.
I think N1s have been relegated. Like, there's definitely a fashion ecosystem, and I think it's like the fashion eventually filters down to definitely like fat white dudes with fat legs. That's who wears N1 shorts. now.
And1 shorts are, yeah, it all trickles down to just dudes who do heroin.
Yeah.
It's just dudes in heroin. And one, think of all their nicknames. Like, Sleepy.
Well, even like
shit, Sleepy's got it. And
even-
Wawa.
like South Pole gear. It's just heroin everything filters down to heroin addicts.
Was it Anichi? NYC, ENYC.
Yeah,
Isn't that how you pronounce it?
yeah. I used to call it ENS, but I think
Yeah,
it's Anichi. I think you're right.
maybe. Well, either way,
ENYCE.
that's totally trickled down. So basically, yeah, it does go from like black culture, whatever's fashionable, a decade later, white drug users will be wearing it. And they'll be sleeping in it.
like
Which is good. It's extra fabric.
true.
Those guys are probably like fashioning tents out of it.
True, man. Like a first down bubble jacket, dude. That's fucking perfect for sleeping in Kensington.
Yeah, I think that's actually how, like, I could be wrong. I think denim started as a tent.
Really?
Lemaire, you're fired. I know this isn't the climate for us to be firing our only minority partner. But you're fucking fired, dude. Yeah, I could be wrong about that, but I think denim started as a tent fabric, and then like miners just started wearing them as pants because they were durable.
That's also not a very breathable fabric. If you're in a denim,
No.
do you ever wake up in a tent?
Yes,
It's fucking hot.
it sucks. The tarp,
If
it
you-
always sucks. I've never not had a
Ew.
shitty experience waking up in a tent.
Yeah, Matt, if you woke up in a tent, you would just have nut sweat on your forehead. In a jean tent.
Yeah, just
It
nonstop.
would just, your whole body would be crotch sweat.
Yeah, well, their lives did suck. So I mean, you just
Yeah.
wake up ball sweated out, and you're just like, all right,
I got a
Go
shower
about the
last
day.
night. I worked out last night and did like a no soap shower. I call them rinse offs.
yeah.
I was like running real quick and
Oh.
just do it. Dude, I like just rinse. You ever rinse off? You get real sweaty and rinse off with no soap, and it's like you're basically Gladiator. I like just rinsed off with water, and I'm like, this is how I used to do it, dude. You would just go into a river. Like you had like an important date, you'd be outside just like eating bugs and doing shit, and you just would like put water on you and be like, dude, I'm fresh as fuck
Just
right now.
eating bugs.
Yeah, you'd be like, digging in
Yeah,
the
you're
dirt.
munching some bugs.
Well, if you're farming back in the day, your crop's not going, you're like digging, you're definitely munching bugs as you're going. Like there's been a lot of bug munching that's flown under the radar.
yeah.
If you're like a 17th century farmer and you're sitting there and you're digging, your potato crop kind of sucks. You're
I wonder if munching bugs was like, you know how like today, like I'll toss a booger in there every once in a while.
like munching a bug.
I'll munch a booger every once in a while. Get rid of it.
True.
You gotta get rid of it.
Destroy the
You
evidence.
toss it in, maybe launch it.
Yeah.
But if it's one of the
I treat boogers like I do if I get a packet, I get drugs if I'm getting pulled over. I'll consume it. If someone's like,
If
what are
someone's
you,
around,
what are you
yeah.
doing? I'm like, nothing.
I bet that's how bug eating was back in the day.
You sneak
People
one?
like everybody kind of did it,
Yeah.
but it was very shameful to admit that like every once in a while you pretended to not have one in your fingernail, like
Just fucking eat a bug. You think people are out here Hakuna Matata just like, dude, this is what we
breaking open a log.
eat? Yeah, like nobody.
Dude, I've been strong into that. You're talking a good time period for me.
Yeah.
The whole way out here, I was listening to that book again. First
What's
off,
the book?
the book is, oh yeah, a lot of people were asking. It's called War on the Run. It's about Robert Rogers. And, but it's also about like just life pre-revolution in America
Mhm.
and like Native Americans and shit. And I have been harsh on the natives
Mhm.
the last couple episodes. That's what happens when you report on something before you finish a book.
True.
Like I read one chapter that was just like, this is what the Indians used to do. And then the next chapter was like, they did have some good things, but I only got the bad part.
Welcome to my world,
And
dude.
then immediately reported on it. And I was like, they were called savages for a reason. And then, but no, they had some, dude, hilarious. This was making me laugh. I knew you'd like it. These 4 white dudes got caught catching beavers. The beaver pelts were like, that was money back then.
True, yeah.
That was because in the colonies, they didn't really have that much currency.
Mhm.
So, I mean, dudes would counterfeit like crazy.
It's really funny too. When there's like no money, people are like, all right, well, forget about money. What else do we have? Like, we got beaver pelts.
Fucking beavers are everywhere.
Like, all right, well, that's money now.
Yeah.
All right, everything continue.
Oddly enough, the chapter was called, well, it was about how if you counterfeited back then it was a death penalty, which hasn't changed much.
Wow,
Anyway.
you address the nation?
Anyway,
Excuse me.
pardon
Well, it's
me.
actually policed by the secret society still. Or no, secret society, secret service.
What's that? Counterfeiting?
Freudian slip on my part. Yeah, the counterfeitings, it's policed by the secret service. They're the ones following money. It's the president's bodyguards or something.
The
They're
Secret
also
Service is
they give their life for the bodyguard, and they also have to make sure nobody's printing funny money. That's the Secret Service's job.
They used to literally on bills say to counterfeit is death. Used to
Really?
be printed on bills. Like, yeah, if you got caught counterfeiting, you were fucked. Like they would brand you or kill you.
As a cat, you get branded as
Yeah, you
counterfeit.
get brand. They used to get branded under their eyes, like right here.
Oh,
Pretty sick. It's
just to make sure, check
yeah,
for
it would
funny
just
money.
say R for like rogue, if you were like a vagabond or a piece of shit, and then like M for murder, like all that shit.
Damn.
Sucks to get an R for rogue when, rapists.
Shit, what did they give people for rapists by R little a?
Yeah, it sucks.
It's like the periodic table. It's like R little a rapist, R rogue.
But no,
Being a rogue is sick.
being a rogue is sick, but back then it wasn't. People hated them.
True, if you didn't follow the rules.
If you were just because in the colonies there were like no rules,
Yeah.
so dudes would come from Europe that were criminals there.
Mhm.
Just all you had to do back then was call yourself a different name. You could do it in
Sure.
a moment. You'd be like, "No, I'm Tom,"
Mhm.
and then you go to another town
Yeah.
and just counterfeit money there.
Well, it's also
So they'd have to brand you. There wasn't an internet back then.
yeah.
There was no databases.
That's what I'm saying.
They just have to do something. They'd like cut your ear off.
But yeah, your personal horizon ended at your town, and then a guy would come in and be like, "Yo, this is new money." You're like, "They put new money out?" And you're like,
Yeah.
"New money,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
You want it
anyway.
or not?" And you're
You're
like,
"Give me that horse. Here's a bunch of new money."
You're like, "Well, I just ate a bug. You're like, I can't turn down this new money." And he's like, "Why does it look different?" He's like, "Don't do the counterfeiting
worry
back
about
then. The technology. What the fuck did they do? It was drawing. They
There
had
were plates. There were plates that they could
so they stamped.
counterfeit. Yeah.
So they would get a money stamp
Yes.
and then be like,
Just stamp shit.
they could have just made T-shirts back then. They had
were
no
basically
idea. that
Printing
If
T-shirts.
they had like a print, like a money dollar bill,
There's your
tee- yeah, that's true. That's my tee. They could have just printed tees, dude. Be like, yo, you just want to wear a shirt with a dollar bill on it? Like, yeah, that's
That
fucking
would have
sick.
been tight. The clothes back then sucked.
Yeah.
But so these 4 dudes were trespassing and
Mhm.
collecting beaver pelts.
Sure.
Which, dude, beavers are huge.
Are they?
Yeah, I didn't know that. They get up to 90 pounds. They're
What?
fucking big dogs, dude.
Beavers
Yes.
are 90 fucking pounds.
can get up to 90 pounds. At least back then. I'm sure they've been killed enough now that they're a little,
Sure, a little skimpy.
little skimpy. They're losing weight.
These are like
But
the dinosaur days for beavers.
beavers were 90 pounds. These dudes, and they would trick them. It's a sad way to kill them. I don't.
What would
I
they
don't
do?
know. So they put like a trap in the water and put like female pheromones on it.
Yeah.
And when the beaver like
Wow.
stood up at the top of the stick there was a clamp or something that drug it under the water.
How'd they get the female bever pheromones?
You
Do I even want to know?
kill you cut them out of them and
Squeeze.
rub it on a stick.
So you have to like, you'd have to like surgically
like,
remove
sell,
their.
like-
You'd have to
they'd be
cut their
like-
pussies open.
Yeah, they'd be like, maybe that's how beaver came out.
True.
Now that I'm
Get some
thinking
beaver.
about it.
Think they took him for a spin?
They're eating bugs, dude. You don't think they're taking beaver puss for
By
a
the
spin?
way, a man just got charged in Delaware for having sex with molesting ponies. So,
that is
Did
a
you hear that
tale
story?
as old as time.
did you hear that story?
What happened?
There's a Delaware man. I think he's 32 years old. There was an so people are coming back and seeing the ponies like ankles would be kind of raw, and they're like, "What the hell? What's wrong with my pony?" And then this guy was going into barns and strapping the pony. He would like strap their legs down.
Yeah, you gotta get those back
and he'd
legs.
have his way with them. Yeah, you don't want to get kicked.
Yeah,
So he was. I don't know what he was. I don't know if he was. They said molesting them, so I don't know if he was penetrating these ponies. I think he was just like oral, maybe. I don't
a
know.
guy. Yeah, that was like my first joke.
What?
Guy in Pennsylvania was eating horse pussy. He got
Was
caught,
Was he?
and I was like, all you have to do is stand up, and you're innocent. Like if you get caught eating pussy, like somebody has, and you just stand
True.
up real quick. What psycho is gonna be like?
You eat pussy?
You just eating that horse's pussy? Boom! Harrisburg Comedy Zone explodes
Explode.
every single time. I'm like,
Well-
that was in Perry County. They're like, whoo!
Well, it's topical too.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna call my cousin eating horse pussy the other day.
Everybody's been eating horse pussy. All right, hold on.
Go ahead. Sorry.
So these 4 dudes get captured by these Indians. They take them
Mhm.
and they make them run the gauntlet. So that was one thing they would do when they would capture prisoners. A lot of these tribes would make you run a gauntlet like right away. So the whole town would come to the bank of this river with
Mhm.
these 2 dudes they captured on canoes.
Yeah.
And one of them, by the way, Stark, in the Revolutionary War would come up with the term "live free or die."
Mhm.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
He was. I mean, this is how small a world this was back then.
Shout out.
Oh yeah, true.
Shout out.
Well, Mary, you missed it. God damn it, dude, you're fired. Wait, how did you? Would you doze off?
Huh?
go sleep.
He's not paying attention.
He's paying attention. He couldn't know I was doing a physical. He doesn't know my comedy's verbal and physical, dude. Physical comedy, dude. Welcome. So they did.
So the whole town comes
What's the
out.
gauntlet?
Gauntlet is where the townspeople, mostly young men, line up 2 rows and make you run the gauntlet.
Oh, they're making.
And they hit you with sticks and fuck with you the whole way.
I thought they were. When so you get caught by the Indians, they'd make you do a gauntlet.
Yeah, the Indians would make you run the gauntlet
Do we have a gauntlet?
as a prisoner. No.
I mean, not we, but they're like, did fucking.
Yeah, did the good guys? Did the good guys have
Did
it?
the settlers have a fucking gauntlet?
No, I think they probably just
Killed you.
executed Indians, I'm sure.
So you had to run through.
Yeah, they handed you a stick that you had to hold. So you
Okay.
couldn't like block. You had
Yeah.
to like hold a stick and run through a gauntlet. And they would all just hit you. Now they tried not to hurt you. They tried not to kill you, I mean.
They wanted.
They just want to hurt you. They want
Yeah.
to fuck you up. But the Indian who captured them, who was the chief of this tribe, told them some things to say
Yeah.
in their language that would like make it easier on them, which actually translated to like, I could fuck up everybody in here. Hilarious. So the first guy ran through. The first guy ran through was like, Tahini Gaba hop up to get on. Like he's just screaming
talking shit.
He had no idea. He was
And they're
in
just
there.
fucking cradling the
Oh,
crossballs.
dude.
Just like, what you?
The second guy came through and his chant was, I could fuck all the women here. Like while he's running through. And then he started getting hit hard enough that he started fighting the gauntlet. He dropped the stick and just started swinging. And they let him go. They were like, all right, hilarious. We're not going to hit him
Well,
anymore.
he's also probably crying, be like, I could fuck all the girls in
I
here,
know,
please.
dude, just
please,
running through like,
please let me
"I'll
fuck
anybody here.
Please let me fuck all the girls in here, please,
Yeah.
for the love of God.
So I was wrong on that part. The Indians were funny.
That's fucking
Obviously,
hilarious.
that guy in the
dude.
canoe was like, here's, I'll hook you up.
Oh,
This is going to make things a lot easier.
Oh.
Just yell, I'm going to fuck all the women in here. Hilarious. That's I mean, that holds up today, that joke. That's a good bit.
It's pretty good.
That's a good bit by that Algonquin.
Oh, that's pretty fucking funny. How fun would it be to have a gauntlet too? This is the thing. Like
We did it in high school.
I know.
Yeah,
This is,
gauntlet rules.
Yeah, this is what people do,
Yeah, it's an
Form-
instinctive thing to make people run through a gauntlet.
and just fuck them up.
Just slap them the whole way. But yeah, then they did get a little mean
Yeah.
after that. So some of these tribes would have like you go cabin to cabin
Mm-hmm.
when you're getting indoctrinated, basically as tortured, like into being a prisoner. You get
Hazed.
like, get hazed into it, which
Yeah.
is like you go to this cabin, somebody will pluck a fingernail out. You go to the next cabin, someone will bite your finger off. Someone will just gnaw your finger off. One of the cabins was just one of the women just beat the shit out of you. You couldn't hit back.
Kinda
She
tight.
just beat you as hard as she could the whole time.
Really?
Dude, it was
Did
Then-
they cut your finger off yet?
eventually, yeah, this is
Nah, that
usually,
sucks.
and then there's some cabins where it's just little kids and they stab you a little,
Just
light
Oh,
stabbings.
Man.
And then eventually I think a lot of them would scalp you and then pour boiling water on where they just scalped you, which,
It's hot too. It's fresh off the fire.
yeah,
too.
and then just make you roll in like thorn bushes. They're just doing like really mean shit to people.
So you had to go get the aggro crap. This is global guts.
Oh, you got crushed. You got fucking crushed. But the Indians, a lot of these tribes, so that's another thing that is annoying. Obviously, I've said it 1,000 times. When people talk about Indians in America, they're always like the Indians, like it's one group. These
Sure.
are just, some northeastern woodland tribes I'm talking about here.
Exactly.
Obviously, it fluctuates.
Yeah.
But
Read up if you don't know about them.
some of the, they also, they all like loved being able to take pain. That was like their big fucking thing. Like if your mom cried while giving birth to you,
Yeah.
everybody in the tribe was like, you're a fucking fag.
Really?
Like that was that stayed with you. So
You're-
even moms had to be like tough as fuck the whole time. Like wild shit. And
so
they
it's
used to-
possible. It's possible for women to give birth, not even just like,
naturally
even just kind of like, they complain?
not allowed to complain, dude.
Crazy. So it's possible.
The tribes had some good ideas, dude.
I'm just curious.
They had basically a quit you policy to women.
It's like knock off
Quit
the
your
crime.
bitching, dude. or your kid's gay.
So it is possible to, maybe, it doesn't, you don't have to fucking harp on it forever. Oh, go on. Sorry, please. Totally unrelated.
Also, one that made me laugh was one of these Indians like recorded how British people acted when they got hurt, which was wah, wah. Like that's literally how, like when we scalp them, they just go wah, wah.
Me hair, me
Oh, you got me hair then. Oh, no.
So that's where the powdered wigs came from. They would go to scalp you, the powdered wing would slide off, and you just be like, "Ugh," and just pop off.
I wonder if powdered wigs were treated like black ladies' weaves.
Were they getting a fight?
If you touch them,
They would get two guys get a fight in the Senate. There'd just be like pieces of powdered wig everywhere.
Anyway, so that was
that's funny.
It's been fun stuff reading up on that.
So the gauntlet, though. So at the end, after a guy bit your finger off,
I mean,
a woman dominatrixed you, and then a little kid fucking needled you. What would happen? They would just be like, oh, like a roller coaster. Like, here's our impression of you being a pussy about this.
Pretty much. But there was also examples of dudes getting tortured and like laughing and making fun of the Indians. At which point, a lot of the Indians would kind of like let them live.
Like you roll.
Be like, yo, you're tough. Or another thing they would adopt. They adopted a lot because a lot of these tribes were like sustenance farming and shit like that, where they didn't have a lot of manpower, especially at this point with the colonists there. So they would just take dudes in.
Yeah,
They'd
but
be like, you're one of us now.
Bite your finger off first.
Like, bite your finger off and be like, all right, you can stay. There was one guy one guy got adopted and was like literally from that. Oh, dude, he got adopted by a dude slowly just because he obviously couldn't speak the fucking language.
Mm-hmm.
So he sat down and an old dude in a cabin started plucking his hair out. Like he likened it to like a bird, like a turkey, like just ripping the feathers out. This dude started ripping all his hair out and left a patch in the front. And he didn't realize it at the time, but he was giving him their haircut. That's how they cut hair. Barbershop in the tribe was rough, dude.
So he gave him the number 4 on the wall.
Yeah, he just ripped it straight out. Just an old dude ripping your hair out. And then the chief came in and was like, you're one of us now. And he was like, literally from that day, no one in that tribe treated me remotely different. Like all it took was the chief being like, he's one of us. And everyone was like, sup?
Sup, bro?
That was it.
Well, dude, also, too, it's like, I was trying to be like, well, could I be friends with people who bit my finger off and had their wife beat me up and yelled at me? It's like, imagine where they're like, all right, dude, we're going to let you loose. Now my other option is to live in the woods.
Yeah.
And first, just doing that alone without people who are going to bite my finger off and imprison me.
Yeah.
Just if there's anybody, they could be so mean to me and be like, no, but you're still part of the thing. I'd be like, thank you. Just thanks for not letting me fucking starve to death next to a creek.
One guy got adopted and he was like a slave and he was doing like farm work. And eventually he like threw his hoe into the river and was like, this is for women. And all the Indians were like, sick, this guy's awesome. We're gonna let him free. So the Indians did have cool fucking codes. He risked his life to be like, this is chick work.
This is girl work.
They were like, you're right, that's chick work, dude. Go home.
You passed the test.
Yeah. And also
that would be sick at the Last Samurai, the final test. And like, this is fucking gay. And they're like, congratulations.
This is gay, are you? You're free, are you? But they
too many minds. He's like, everything's fucking gay. Everything's fucking gay. They're like, yes, he's learning.
Yes, he's learning our ways.
That's fucking sick, dude.
The Indians code.
Fucking girls.
Yeah, he threw his hoe into the river and they were all like, this is good.
Respect.
Very good.
He learns. There had to have been white guys out there that bit other white guys' fingers eventually.
He came home and started biting fingers.
No, I'm saying like,
fuck are you doing, dude? Like it's how you become tribe. Biting fingers off that's like the 3rd or 4th reference they've made to it. So
Sebastian Younger left that out.
Safe to say that some of the natives were munching fingers hard.
For sure.
Gnawing your finger off.
Just an old gotcha.
Just
like, let me see your finger. Close your eyes. Bite your finger off. Like,
got your finger.
Oh man. No, I'm saying I wondered if any settlers joined. Because a lot of those dudes stayed with the tribes. Even people who ran away from settlements, they stayed with the tribe. I wonder if there had to have been someone who bit someone like John Smith's 3rd cousin. Definitely probably bit someone's finger off.
Yeah, I'm sure. If you hang around that culture long enough, you're gonna nibble a finger.
Well, it's also funny too. Like it's if so, like they have adopted like European dudes. So you're just like running. You're in the gauntlet. All of a sudden, you come to the next tent with a white dude in it, and you're like, dude,
you gotta
this
help
shit's
me.
fucked up.
He's
And
like,
he's like,
yeah. He's like, I know, it's fucking. Let me see your hand real quick. It's crazy. He holds up a hand. He's like, me too. But yeah, then they also Robert Rogers, who the book's about, wrote down that he was like, there's also literally zero wealth disparity. Like everybody is the exact, like you're not allowed to do anything if your neighbor's poor.
Can't
You got to
floss.
help them,
Yeah.
which, good quality.
Mhm.
I think it's easy to be that when you guys are all living in fucking tents though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to be spreading the wealth when there's zero wealth.
Yeah, or it was also really physical back then too. Like you would be
Yeah.
like, there wasn't like like Bitcoins and fiat currency. It was like you have 6 goats, some guy has 2, and you're like, here, dude, have 2 fucking goats,
Yeah.
or whatever. It's like, here, bro, have a fucking pelt.
Yeah, so they did have good shit.
Well, I think they used to also do a thing where they would, whoever had the most stuff would burn all their shit. Well, it was
Who-
they had
who did
they had,
that?
they
That's
had little
wild.
I forget who it was, but they'd have a thing where like the dude at the top was ceremonially would just like get rid of all of his shit. and
That's
be
like Bill Gates giving to charity.
True.
It's pretty
Yeah,
much what
also.
we do.
Yeah, they would
Bill
back
Gates
then.
is
The Native
great.
Americans would give away like a large proceeding of all the stuff they had, then secretly develop a a little shot based on your genetics. Dude, nobody wants that shot. By the way,
Really?
a lot of people I talk to are like, I'm not fucking. One person is like, I'll take my chances on that. A lot of people are like, so they're gonna rush the vaccine. I can't think of that word. They're gonna rush a vaccine, and they're saying it's not an inert form of the virus, so it's not like the old. You know how they say when they give you a virus, like it's like it's dead. It's kind of like half alive, and you're like, okay, that makes sense. There's not that. They're like, no, it's just like it's just like a genetic sequence that goes
Yeah.
into your genome. And
I don't think I've ever once, until obviously recently, I don't think I've ever once like even asked what a vaccine was.
yeah,
I think I've always just like I don't even think I've ever gotten a flu shot.
it's the good stuff. They're like, here's the good stuff. You want to get
I
sick?
literally am
Here's
just
the
like,
good
they're like,
stuff.
here we have to give you 3 shots today. I'm like, fuck. All right.
Yeah, fuck.
I've never asked what it is.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, man. Well, that's the Bill Gates was saying, like, hey, man, look, we're not. This is just genetic stuff. Don't worry about
Just
the weak.
fucking
It's
around
not a
with-
weak.
Good genetics.
It's not a virus we put through the gauntlet. This is fucking just.
The gauntlet's tight. We need to break the
Oh, we
gauntlet
need to bring
out.
the gauntlet back big time, dude. Well, dude, how about we might have the gauntlet? There's Minnesota's going. They're defunding their police entirely.
Man, that fucking governor or the mayor of Minneapolis. Could there
Minneapolis,
be a bigger
sorry.
fucking dork?
For defunding the whole police.
No, just him in general.
I didn't see him.
Have you
Oh,
seen this
yeah,
kid?
I saw the guy. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's a good person. I haven't seen too much about him, but I did see him in front of in front of a protest.
Mhm.
They were like, "Yes or no? Are you going to defund the police?" And he was like, "No." And then they booed him, and he had to walk out.
Well, he
Pretty
did
great.
it. He did it now.
And then now he's like, "Oh, I thought about it, and you guys were right, so I'm actually doing it."
It's also funny too because it's like he's the mayor, so he's there to represent everyone. They're like, what are you guys going for? And like, we want to defund the police, and he's like, fuck.
Yeah,
But dude, apparently, so I thought because that's the thing too. A lot of these issues get filtered through like which news channel do you watch? 'Cause at first, I read it and I was like, we can't get rid of the police. We need the police. Every time I get pulled over, I'm like, fuck, get these guys the fuck out of here.
yeah.
So I'm all the way filtering it through I'm doing my thing of like, yeah, the people I hated at my school are winning somehow. And I was like, wait a
Yeah.
second. So I read the whole thing and I'm like, it might not be a bad idea to have what they're saying is try to do it where like you'd have a local, everything's dealt with locally. So of course there's ways that can go off track so fucking hard. It's like, if you need an example, look at the rest of the world. But it's like,
Yeah.
also if there's like these, was they're saying like the police have to go and take care of these like weird little, they're aggressively pursuing like minor violations where they're like, hey, there's a law that says you can't stand right there. And like, I want to stand right here. Fuck you, dude. And then you're fighting over this weird violation where it's like, if that was people who live there, if like the older dudes who live there were able to be like, and women, excuse me, or living there could just be like, hey,
And
like
others.
everybody and others, excuse me,
No, there's excuse you.
and everything. They'd
Others
be like,
probably not the right word. That's not very inclusive.
others, no, it's other, it's thems.
Them's.
Thems. If
Bunch
they-
of fucking them's.
if them's theys want to be there. No, but it's if instead of a guy just being like, you can't stand this spot, move, and it's like, fuck you, now you're arrested. Just a guy being like, yo, man, get the fuck out of here. You're bothering
Yeah.
that lady. So I don't know. Maybe it would work.
But wait, who's the other guy?
They would hire people within the community. It would be in community, intra-community policing.
All right.
So again, if people were like, this is a good idea. It's like, just do me a favor and check out the rest of the world first, because this can be easily corruptible, dude.
Yeah. Well, are you saying that's getting picked up a little?
Oh no,
That guy? Or are you just nodding?
I'm nodding in agreement.
With
Exactly.
that defunding the police might get corrupted a little?
No. About the things Matt's saying.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't think he said that exactly.
I'm saying
Yeah,
it's-
the vigilante squads that people are going to
so
hire
it would be
could maybe those vigilantes could get out of hand at some point.
well. This is the for sure, but and this is the argument with the well, anything's going to get corrupted for sure. I know this is like fucking retarded. We should just pause. Are these hammers picking up?
Well, now they're not.
No, because I can really hear them over you guys.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. I was actually, I don't know if you noticed, I was strategically spiking my
Yeah,
voice.
you're
when I hear
fired
it.
up. I was
Well,
kind of.
This is the so here's the I'm initially against it, but then they're like, it's not just like, because I thought it was just like no more cops, but it would be, you would slowly be like start replacing people who are going into like places that are like so bombed out and poor with guys just being like, what are you smoking fucking weed? Bah! And like fucking pile
Sure.
driving you with like people going through and being like, everybody here cool. And then, saving that task force for like serious shit rather than dudes walking. Because that's the other thing too. It's like, no one thinks about it. Like cops don't just roll around all day and like hit people and leave. It's like when like some like 60-year-old dude who's been living by himself for 30 years, like dies from like diabetes. They're also the guys that have to go like lift dead bodies out and like fucking go throw them out. So it's like, who wants to do that? Are you signing up for that as well?
Yeah, I wonder if the vigilante squads are gonna, or the
Well, it's not vigilante squad.
what do we call them?
It would be, so everything, the police's work would be, and this is where it does make sense. You would look at the job of policing a community and it's like, we still have the idea that like you have to roll, like you must have like everything's dealt with the force of the police, where you could try it with like 3 or 4 ways first, then those don't work. And then it's like, you have a cop roll up to a guy like a 302, there's a crazy dude, and there could be people like social workers, not tooting my own horn, but you could have people who go out and they're like, hey, who are like you're trained in like calming people down rather than being like, shut up, you crazy motherfucker, shut the fuck up. 'Cause
yeah.
a lot of cops just lack the sophistication.
Yeah, wasn't there one of those? Wasn't there like a severely autistic dude that got shot by the
Timothy-
cops, like with the social worker there?
That's also
I could be
possible.
wrong.
Well, there's the guy Timber, Timothy
I think I
Timber.
remember seeing it where they were like in the street getting shot.
The social worker was like, no.
Yeah, and they're like, she's retarded too. Kill that bitch. Both these retards are a threat. Put them down.
Oh, that's the problem. It's like, dude, I automatically reacted to it like, what are we just gonna have fucking cops at all? But it's if you read it, it's like, no, that's
Yeah.
not the issue. But then again, we'll see, dude. We'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
I mean, I don't know. I was just laughing, thinking about like, yeah, it'll be just neighborhood watch, and then like 5 years from now they'll be like, we should get a place to work from. So all right, we've got a neighborhood watch station.
Mhm.
Maybe we should get them uniforms. All right,
Yeah.
got a neighborhood watch. We can get them cars.
Well, we'll buy at
Get
least.
them a tank.
I think that's the.
Oh fuck, we got the cops.
I think
again.
that's the best we can do, though, is just reset every like so many years and like, yeah, here's the new move, and then we just reset, and everyone's this is cool, and slowly we just get fucking corrupted. That's kind of the it's kind of the raw deal in all of its full and sinister glory, dude.
Yeah, that eventually everything does get corrupted.
Yeah, of
so you
course.
just got to keep hitting reset.
Yeah, well, eventually, any position where people have a say or a power, they just attract fucking sociopaths like fucking like flies, and eventually they're really good at getting into power. So then they
Yeah.
eventually get into power, and they're like, I mean, it's Lion King, bro. That's why you got to be fucking not Mufasa. Who's the other one?
Scar.
Simba. My bad. Simba, dude. There's always Scar, dude, floating in.
0 for 1 with your chime in. 0 for 1 on your chime ins, Lemaire. Is your mic on?
No,
No?
They
Well,
hope
why- if it's not on, why are you talking?
I'm not trying to talk. I'm just
No, I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
Lemaire, please clip up just that thing right before we was talking to you. But yeah, that'll be interesting because again, I was like thinking about it. I'm like, that might be pretty fucking because then it boils down to like, so I think weed should be legal. The reason weed's not illegal is because there's these dudes who drive around in golf shirts on Pacific Blue bicycles, and they'll be like, "You smoking fucking weed?" It's happened to me countless fucking times.
Yeah.
They're like, "You smoking fucking?" And they get all jacked up on you, and you're like, "What the fuck, man?" Like
Yeah.
70% of the country agrees it should be legal. Get your fucking Huffy and your fucking mailman
Dude.
shorts out of here.
Yeah,
But-
did you see the herd of bike cops? I saw one clip. It was pretty great.
It's
A
crazy.
line
man.
of bike cops
Yeah.
versus the riders,
yeah,
the
they're
protesters. And the bike cops were like, whoa. They were like Spartans with their fucking Huffies. Like they pushed it against all the dorks. It was great. They're like, get
Yeah.
out of here. They started spraying and hitting people with bikes.
Well, that's the thing. Bike cops work constantly because they're like anything. When anything pops off, they mobilize. Bike cops is a whole. Not every cop gets to be Pacific Blue. That's like it's also, by the way,
Damn.
one of our friends fucking got like bike thieved, but it was bike thieved while a guy on a bike like an old horse thief, dude. Biked up next to him, cut him off, and was like, "Give me your." He's like, "Let me see that bike." He's like, "Let me ride your bike." And our friend was like, "Nah, man." He's like, "Give me your fucking." Basically, he's like, "Give me your fucking bike." And I guess like an old horse thief rode. Or no, he actually is funny. He had the rental, like the city bike.
He rode on the side of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, he fucking in the midst of all the chaos, he went and I guess jacked our buddy of his bike.
Yeah.
But he rented a bike, like one of the blue city bikes.
This was a rogue.
He ditched, he had a rogue.
Rogue got him.
He ditched the fucking city bike,
A
hopped on
highwayman.
his nicer bike, but it's like you had to rent a city bike through a credit card. So I was telling our buddy, I'm like, why didn't you just grab the city bike and try to figure out what credit card that was on? But then it's like, what are you going to solve the case of the dude who stole your bike in broad daylight? Like clearly he doesn't give a fuck about credit cards.
Yeah, that probably wasn't
Or
his
whose credit card he used. Yeah. He was like stealing the bike. He's like, fuck, my credit score might fucking drop. Shit, I didn't think about this.
It's a good maneuver though.
An
Pulling
old,
up, stealing bikes.
an old bike thief, dude. In broad
They'll
daylight.
get you.
Yeah, dude.
There was a case of that when I was in Key West. The bike thieves come through. Everybody down there has cool bikes.
True.
It's like something the culture in Key West does.
yeah.
Where they get like tricycles or like those.
Yeah.
What are those called? Yeah, high.
Baby boy. I call them baby boys. You're the
No,
low
it's-
riders.
It's something.
Excuse me.
Anyway.
When they
But
put
yeah.
the high handles on,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forget what they're called.
But bike thieves come through. They come down from Miami and steal all the poor folks' bikes.
Do they chop them off the lock or do they like
Yeah.
actively pirate their bike?
Pirate the bike straight on is fucking nice, but no, they don't.
The only thing that I mean, in terms of my critique on this guy's maneuver, the best thing would be to be ride a bike parallel to somebody and jump off
onto
your
theirs.
bike onto theirs.
Yeah.
And if you can break that thing, if you can break that in, it's yours, dude. Ride off. That is pretty tight. That should be a new bike law. When we have new police that like, if you see a bike better than yours, if you can jump off
You can
yours
board
onto
it.
theirs, you can board it like a turtle shell, or like a hermit crab. Just fucking hop off yours. Then if you get on theirs,
Yeah.
and if you can fight them while on their bicycle and remove them, that should be your bike at that point.
Yeah. It seems back to the police thing about them like
Mhm.
enforcing shit like you're not allowed to stand there at this time, like shit like that. Seems like that should be a law change versus who's enforcing it change slightly.
Yeah, but this is the problem though. The reason people complain, there's the residents themselves being like, I don't want a bunch of kids standing outside my house making a bunch of noise and shit. So that's the thing. So it's like
Yeah.
if that, knowing that's the case, if some dude from your community is like, yo, you guys are bothering Mrs. What's her name, get the fuck out of here. Rather than some dude being like, what's up, guys? I'm gonna need you to get the fuck in. And it's like, psh, come on, blah, blah, blah. It's just maybe.
Tough. That's tough. Then that guy, whoever the townsman was that came over and told them to leave, now he's got fucking 6 kids who know exactly who he is and where he lives. I mean, it's
true.
There's some problems with enforcing laws locally like that.
No,
Don't get me wrong. I hear the positives.
Possible
But-
positives. Again, I'm not sold. There's positive. I was like, and then the whole reason I'm selfish. All I'm thinking about is like, so you're telling me there won't be guys like being weird about people smoking weed anymore? That's my dog in the race,
Yeah,
dude. I'm just
true.
kind of like, wait, can I smoke weed outside now?
Yeah,
Which
I watched.
you kind of can now, but still, it's
I
like,
watched a high-speed chase for like a half hour yesterday. It's fucking great. I guess they just do that in LA a lot, or like California. With
oh
Chopper,
yeah,
you can just watch high-speed chases. Keep an eye out for them on Twitter.
where?
Watched one yesterday. It was in California. This dude, his tires, both his front tires blew off. He was riding on the wheels for like 20 minutes, going 70. And then finally they like exploded. And he had to pull over. It was a lad, I think. He has a cowboy hat on.
What?
Took a Dodge Durango on the run for speeding. I think he was probably, if I had to assume, illegal
You think so?
for trying to run like that.
I'll tell you what, man.
Speeding.
If you're legal in a country, that's a good way to go out. A high speed chase. It's like, what the fuck do I have to? This guy's about to boot me anyway. Let me just
Yeah.
fucking see what I got.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get out of here. He was headed back towards Mexico, I think.
Was he?
Yeah, he's headed that way. But
You said a Mexico way?
he was headed back down. He was probably like, all right, you got me. I'm going back. I'm going back to base. I'm free. I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. It's not a big deal. But no,
Take
his
this
wheels
Durango?
exploded. But it was hilarious. The news guy in the chopper was talking like he had seen this every single day of his life. It was just like, oh, this is a pretty good one we got going here. Hopefully, anyway, what's going on? He was just like talking while this guy was running for his life.
Holy
It's very
fuck.
uncomfortable. And then again, the guy's wheels blew off and he was like, This is, and the news guy was like, this is pretty much like a Dodge Durango commercial at this point. This thing's still going. This is incredible. Like, it was, yeah. But then, yeah, it had a peaceful conclusion, which I was hoping they had the canines, dude. Part of me wanted to see that canine jump in that passenger side window.
Get him?
Get nuts. But now I assume lad, based on the cowboy hat,
True.
could have been a honk, but the lad got out perfectly, complied with everything, hands on the head, walked backwards. I think he was having trouble with the language at first, with the hands up or behind the head.
Yeah.
So that could have, he almost got probably shot for that.
True. Especially with a big cowboy hat.
Yeah, cowboy hat.
You're expecting the quick draw. Yeah,
Right out of
dude.
the hat.
If someone's wearing a cowboy hat, you know they have fast hands. Probably he might have the fastest hands in the area at the time, dude.
Probably.
That's the best thing about when lads get fly. I've said it before, dude. It's cowboy gear, dude.
It's the sickest gear possible.
When lads get fly, there's nothing but cowboy gear. I told you about the guy who used to work with me and my brother who came here and like lamented the fact that like American dudes are pussies and he thought he was like going to get here and we're all just like cowboys, like fighting and shit.
Oh, man.
He came here, he's like, I thought you guys were like fucking rooting and tooting. You guys are, I came here, it's just a bunch of like pussy ass fucking dudes just being like walking around being like, excuse me, man. He thought dudes were going to be like, get the fuck out of my way, dude.
Yeah, he thought it was the Wild West.
I thought it was going to be machismo central, dude.
He was coming from Mexico.
Yeah.
Damn, imagine sitting in Mexico and be like, shit, everybody here's too fucking soft.
Yeah.
Time for me to go somewhere tough like America. And you get up here, it's just a dude like, excuse me, you pronounced my fucking girlfriend's name wrong?
Yeah. Try to show someone like a hot picture on your Metro PCS of a chick and they're like, oh, stop objectifying women, please.
Please?
Excuse me? Yeah, it would be like nonstop. You'd be working, I'd feel my shoulder and he'd be like, just be a hot chick on his cell phone.
They
I'm
love
like,
him.
yeah, man, it's a hot chick. We get
It was unbelievable. That was I think the biggest culture shock being in Spain was them just getting memes and pictures on their phones.
Mm.
Just every night at the bar, these dudes would be like, "You fucking, what do you think of that?" That was the time the guy showed me him and his friend throwing a Nazi salute in front of a swastika, and I was like, "You know, you guys got some fascists in the bar," and the bartender was like, "No, no fascistas, no." I was like, "That guy just showed me a picture of him in front of a flaming swastika." I was like, "Yo, you want to see something cool?" I was like, "Dude, that's not that cool. That's wild."
Damn, dude, he took a
Yeah.
chance.
Took
He
a
opened.
chance.
He opened up.
He did.
He's like, well, I kind of like this guy, and maybe we can
Maybe
bond.
he can be a Nazi.
Maybe he's a Nazi. That's a fucking. That's
That's
a
risky. That's like maybe someday society will be, more accepting of fascists like that. But for now, that's like being a gay dude back in the day where you were like,
True.
"Do you want to hook up?" And then
You
you just
tapped
get
your
fucking
foot.
shot and beat up.
He tapped your foot under the stall.
Yeah,
Also, was there like a lot more people with him, or he just like?
there was two of them. There were two fascists,
Was
fascistas.
Was this before Tinder? You swipe and
yeah,
you're just like, holy fucking shit. He's
Yeah,
just
that
sitting there
was-
like.
he really was. Strike that from the record, please. Strike that, please. Strike that salute.
Can you not even do that? I didn't. I put the safety on. My elbow was cocked a little bit.
True, you hit with the snake.
Yes.
That's the yeah.
Once you straighten your arm, you're fully
That's
committed.
the strike.
True. I was showing him like,
Yeah.
it's cocked up.
It's ready to go. You're ready to unleash your full salute. Yeah, it does suck. I forget who it was. Oh, this was killing me. My friend O'Leary. I was hanging out with O'Leary at a bar in
Mhm.
Mechanicsburg. Went out. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to be back. He was talking about how he heard it on another podcast. So it was probably one of our friends. I just didn't hear it. But he was like, Trump's never laughed. Like, you've never seen footage of Trump like actually laughing. Like,
Yeah,
genuinely.
just like a quick smile laugh. He goes
It's
like,
always like, yeah, it's always because and then I was like, dude, it's because Trump's autistic.
think so.
I don't think he's ever shown like real emotion or knows how to. Like, think
Yeah, I
of,
wonder.
you've definitely seen Obama laughing, definitely seen
Sure.
W laughing.
Yeah.
I've seen all of them like having a human moment of laughing. Trump can't. I could be wrong,
I want to see
but
him
I
laugh now.
genuinely don't remember seeing him laugh, which makes me laugh a lot.
That's
Thinking of
crazy.
him,
Yeah,
like,
I'm trying to think
he's
of
always
that.
like, he's like Kanye with that like smile and then back to straight.
Yeah. I've seen Kanye laugh a bunch of times though. Yeah, I wonder because I've definitely only ever seen. He goes like this. He goes like, and he'll like do like a
Yeah.
quick smile thing. Literally that face. He goes,
Yeah.
yeah. He has a quick side smile and that's it. Possibly, dude.
I
Or
don't
it's all
think
part,
Trump,
or it's probably
has
just all part of the plan.
laughed.
It's probably all part of the plan.
which I
dude.
know, which does seem something like would be part of his plan. Like, you can't let them see you laugh. Laughing is gay.
There's also people who probably haven't laughed in a very long time. I mean, there's people out there.
I don't think there's too many billionaires that haven't. Although Trump, I don't get me wrong. If I was Trump, I probably wouldn't be having the time of my life right now.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be laughing too much.
I don't think you're laugh your way to $1 billion that much though.
Yeah, but once you have it, you probably laugh.
I don't know, dude. Cause like you'd think once you had $500 million, you'd laugh.
People laugh. Everybody, literally every other president has been seen laughing.
I gotta verify
It's weird
this,
to
dude.
not see Trump laughing.
Van Buren, you get me a good shot of Van Buren cracking up.
Van Martin had tons of laughs, dude. They
Dave
based
knows
the show
first
off
name.
him. Yeah.
I mean, it's a solid theory, but I'm wondering now. There's people I know, and people are like, I don't like music. I'm always like, what? You just don't listen to it? And they're like, I don't really like it. So
Yeah.
there's got to be people who. I know there's people for a fact who don't laugh.
Trump.
We're just like Trump, and like a couple other. It's definitely pretty rare just to be like. I knew a guy who would like when something funny happened, he would be like hilarious and never laughed. He just would state that it was hilarious.
Yeah, that's
Trump might laugh. He might just be like a verbal laugher. He might be like, hilarious. It's so funny.
wow, really funny.
Wow, that's really making me
Funny.
It's making me feel some kind of way.
Yeah, but
inside.
even like go watch his roast, go watch all that shit. Like if somebody makes
Yeah.
fun of him, he's like, he like tries his best to laugh. But Mary, you remember when he was on WWF and he would like, there's a gif of him being like,
yeah.
he like can't even fake, he can't even act at all. Like him trying to be like, all right, what do I do to be a bad guy right now? He's like, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy how
I thought he killed it on
despondent this guy is.
WWF. He was great, dude. When he took
No.
out Vince McMahon.
Oh, and he dove on him with
He
his
did.
thick ass in the air. Look, I don't want you guys to think I'm coming down on the president too hard because I respect the office. Shout out Drew Brees. What's good, playa?
Oh, dude.
Shout
Yeah.
out motherfucking Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, went down hard.
Breezy, D Breezy, baby. He went down swinging.
No, I think your theory's valid, dude. I'm just
It's
like,
not my theory. I think a different podcast has covered this, but it was
He's never
recently brought
laughed.
to my attention that Trump has never been filmed laughing, which as soon as, I can't even imagine him laughing.
Well, I'll be curious. I think someone's gonna hit you with some footage of that. Someone's gonna find the UFO sighting Trump laugh, dude.
The Trump laugh's tough to come by. Even on, I remember
Yeah.
him on Stern, he wasn't really like,
Yeah.
even when he was funny, he wouldn't laugh. Like he would do something funny and not laugh.
Do you think he was always about to get his dick sucked? It's like anything he was doing, his dick sucked. He was getting his dick sucked right after, so he's just kind of always in a rush to get his dick sucked. Someone
Maybe.
says a funny joke, and he's like, "I can see the humor in that. I'm getting my dick sucked in half an hour."
True. True. There are things better than laughing.
I'm about to link up with Jeffrey right now before everyone knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Chill in the back.
It's a
Yeah.
good theory.
That's also true, man. No one's holding his feet to the fire for chilling with Epstein, bro. And they're like, "Oh, that's just who you chill
Well,
with."
that's because the right seems to be leading the charge on the Epstein stuff. way
Yeah, but
more
it's
than the
like
left.
if you knew, again, he had to have fucking known. Anyone who's in like the billionaire class knows that guy was having an underage sex ring going. Like even if you went and you're like, oh, dude, this isn't cool. You'd think you'd be like, bro. And if they didn't, why not? You know what I mean?
I bet they didn't. I bet billionaires that fuck 17-year-olds is probably pretty prevalent to the point where it's like, well, I think they're busting Jeff. Shit.
Yeah.
Like I bet it was not even like,
Yeah. If you
what's
have
the thing he has? It's like, oh yeah, he has that. What's the thing this billionaire has? Oh, he has a enclosure of giraffes that we go shoot in the fucking head when we're at his house.
true.
Like all this weird shit. These,
Yeah.
you know.
Or
So I
like
bet the sex rings of, I was gonna say hot 17-year-olds.
yeah. Well, the marketable
Yes.
17-year-olds. Yeah. Sexually marketable.
No, I think it does range from like, what was that age range Epstein was working with? I think that was like 14. I think he got a little low.
Might be hitting some 30s.
How
too.
low can you go?
He was probably hitting some
You know, on
30s.
the boat.
So and obviously too, like once you're in that, like, once you start selling coke, someone's going to ask for some heroin. So like if you're the man getting 13-year-olds, bro, hate to break it to you, you're also the guy getting 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, or the dude who
Damn.
does.
How do you break into that conversation? Like, say you and me have a nice, healthy 17-year-old ring.
Sure.
right. Just a red-blooded American 17-year-old sex ring.
We're supporting young
like,
sex workers.
It's like, do you break into that by being like, yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with this. This isn't pedophilia, but like, God, isn't it weird when dudes like want to fuck like a 9-year-old?
Yeah.
That's weird, right?
You'd be like, yeah, that's kind of weird.
I don't know, man. I thought about it. I don't know if it's that weird. Do you want to get some 9? Do you want to
Or
try
just
it?
be like, My cousin does that. He's
Yeah, you got to eat.
he's wild. He's wild.
He's wild. I tell him, I'm like, you got to fucking knock it off.
Like I like blondes, big tits. He likes 9-year-olds, and he's crazy. Look,
He's crazy.
I can get him over here. You should meet him. He's crazy, but
Yeah, he's gonna bring some over. I'll tell him that. You want me to bring him?
yeah,
I would
dude.
bring him.
I'll bring him over here. I think they're like 12.
Damn. Good Lord, what do you do with it?
I mean, dude, it's
Yeah,
also
never mind.
going on globally. Like, they're definitely selling kids into sex slavery all over the world. So you're like,
yeah, probably significantly more than anywhere. The U.S. is probably pretty good about it compared to.
well, dude, imagine so you're meeting the other leaders in parts of the world. So you're a billionaire in the United States. You're like, yeah, we can't fuck kids here. We don't fuck kids here. It's wrong.
Damn, think how crazy the other billionaires must think that is.
Yeah, then you go
If
to
you're
like,
a billionaire in Thailand, just like, wait, what did you say? Like, yeah, we can't even fuck 9-year-olds.
it's like, what? Don't judge me, dude.
What?
Well, they're like, I mean, dude, it's like, I was talking to a guy today who was hipping me to some news that was like, of like using sex slaves, and once they're done, physically chopping them up for parts and just like selling, I guess, like their organs and shit. I didn't read the full thing, but it's like, there's parts of the world where it's just like, oh, they're just like, oh, we're for sure gonna fuck this thing and then chop it up. Like, what's after we're done fucking, like a horse at the glue factory? It's like, all right, we'll chop it up.
Yeah, you think when like
sell-
a sex slave like breaks its leg, they're like, we gotta just put this thing down.
For sure. For sure, dude. That's who ends up selling t-shirts.
Oh my God.
That's who ends up, they're like, we got to put this thing down. Next thing you know, the sex slave is just selling like little glowy things at the fucking 4th of July. They just put you out to sell fucking
True.
like
That's what
t-shirts.
You know those glow sticks are made out of sex slaves? That's what the fluid is. That's why
it's just they're like stem cells.
yeah.
No, they probably like, that's what probably happens. You probably have to go work at like a carnival once you're like a sex slave that breaks your leg. Carnies always have like one arm or something.
Oh, they got mauled by something.
Yeah, you're
Sticking it. Well, they stuck their hand in a fucking moving
True.
tilt-a-whirl. He got fucking dinged by the tilt-a-whirl one of those times. You're gonna
That
lose
must
the
be tight when you're a carny to show your scars. Be like, that's from the zipper. Tilt-a-whirl.
Yeah. Scrambler. Oh wait, took one of these. I got a metal plate in my hip from the fucking crazy.
Well, that's probably as a carny, that's how you get pussy. Be like, I could put us on the scrambler right now without a seatbelt. I got connections, and you ride it. You're like, oh.
That is fun though. That is cool so we had at Williams Grove, the Speedway.
Mhm.
There used to be a amusement park there. It's now listed as like a haunted amusement park. It's just an abandoned amusement park
Yeah.
across there. But we used to go when we were kids, like while it was still abandoned. Like the fucking roller coaster was like the scariest roller coaster possible because the thing was falling the fuck apart like the whole time. But the ghost house, the haunted house, like you were supposed to sit in a chair and it would, take you around. But we would just get out
Yeah, oh,
and run around in the ghost house which was very dangerous because there were carts moving around,
Yeah, man.
flying around.
and the levers
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, dude, being a carny, being able to do that 24/7 would be sick. Also, we
True.
used to clog the water slide. You ever do that?
No, you would sit.
So there was literally
Oh,
zero
it's hilarious.
regulation on this water slide, obviously. Fucking Williams Grove. So we'd send, I was usually the wedge breaker.
Mhm.
It has the biggest.
Yeah, you busted
So-
free.
Like 4 or 5 of my friends would go first and then all stop at a certain spot. It's the funnest thing in the fucking world because you'd be going around these curves and and then you'd go around one curve and you'd see like 10 people and you'd be like, oh, just slamming them. And it was funny when you're waiting for somebody because the water comes first. Like
Oh,
you're
you see
chilling
the
and then
rush?
all of a sudden there's like a slight wave and you're like, oh fuck, here it comes. And you just- yeah.
How
those
many
were
wedges
days.
did you break?
I mean, we used to do it every summer.
Oh,
Countless
fuck.
wedges.
Oh,
we do
my
it all
God.
day. It was the fun.
Imagine working. You're just like, Jesus, because they signal at each other when it's
Oh
good,
yeah.
and then they just probably just signal. They're like, "Fuck them, send them the
Yeah,
fuck
who
down."
cares? They're annoying up here.
Well, dude, I used to go down a thing. I think I talked about it before, called the Alpine Slide. When we would go to it, me and my parents would bring us to somewhere in the Poconos where we do this like once a year, where it was just a slide but made out of concrete,
Yeah.
and they gave you like a little what are those things called, like a devil scooter, not devil sticks. It was like there used to be these things you could sit on. They were
Yeah,
like it was
I know
like
what
just a
you're talking
seat.
about.
It was a seat
Yes.
with wheels. So they give you a seat with wheels, and you went down. They had like advanced, easy, and then you just sat on a seat with wheels and flew down like a concrete hill. Like everyone, you would fall off and like scrape your fucking.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
the most ridiculous. I can't believe this. It can't still be there. There's no way.
Yeah, I think we've had this conversation before because then it brought me to that kid who got his head chopped off on that water slide. Pretty sick.
On a water slide,
Yeah, he was like it was one of those water slides that's just a straight drop.
speed slide,
Yeah, like a fucking 200-foot
200 foot.
like a giant thing. I don't know how
When you're
tall it
getting lift,
Yeah, but I think he got too much lift and his head got caught on the fencing, and his head ripped off. And then I think his parents were at the bottom,
Yeah.
so it's just a pool of blood. Anyway,
Just his head.
yeah, and then they had to sue. Like it was like the case of the Johnsons versus the death slide. You know what I mean? It had
Yeah,
some
like the vortex.
suicide slide.
Are you a pussy 4000?
Yeah. Versus the Meachams
Oh.
of Kansas City.
Also, too, it was just like, Your Honor, the guy defending the water slide being like, clearly they signed up saying this was the ultimate extreme experience. And getting your head cut off is pretty extreme, Your Honor, I would say. I'd rest my case.
I think the judge that has to be like, yes,
It's like-
it is the language. The language is accurate. This was extreme.
We did say, are you ready?
3, 2.
Oh, man, that sucks. Dude,
Yeah,
I didn't tell you this. I've been battling my smoke detectors.
that's a tough battle.
I woke up. I got woken up. I resolved. Well, for now, I resolved the issue. I got to buy a new one.
You
But
probably have a haunted house. Those things pick up ghosts.
they must, dude. I woke up the one morning, 5 a.m., just full. This thing in my room is screaming, just full, setting off all the other
Oh,
ones.
you got a kid.
Yeah, dude. So I'm
Woke
like,
the fucking kid up.
dude, exactly. It's a whole dude. There's like my dogs too. Dude, it fucks my dogs up the most. My dogs came up freaking out. Jackson will have like diarrhea. If
Whole
this shit
family
happens,
fell apart.
dude.
A smoke alarm can take down your family unit.
I just reacted. Yeah, the family's bugging, dude. I just reacted, dude. I
I'm
just
sure, literally, I'm positive the whole family is crushed by these smoke alarms.
exactly. So I'm like, Brittany, cover her ears because I don't know how loud this shit is. So I run downstairs and before I even know what I'm doing, I'm upstairs. I have the ladder. I hit myself in the knee with the ladder in the hallways. I'm like running in the dark. I open the ladder. I take the smoke detector down, and I was fucking naked, dude. I was
Dick
balls
out.
naked on this ladder, just disassembling the wire nuts. And then like I look down. Brittany has like a flashlight flashing on me.
On the Teenis.
It's a full emergency Teenis, dude.
Oh.
So it's like my Teenis in the midst of an emergency. And then like, I don't know if you ever put a flashlight to your pubes. They're just like horrible.
Yeah,
There's like
yeah.
pube shadows
the
on my
shadow
thighs.
is huge.
Oh,
It's a giant shadow.
Yeah.
So it accentuates your pubes, but somehow your Teenis remains
Dude.
accentuated.
Well, I also had put on my sneakers to like ground me. So I didn't have like, so I wasn't barefoot to metal.
You were wearing like sneakers?
I'm working hot,
So
bro.
you looked like a porn. Like you were in a porn. You were wearing sneakers,
yeah,
dong out
exactly.
on a ladder.
Bush. I was in like a
How's
19.
that bush?
It's pretty wicked right
Fuck,
now.
I forgot to trim my bush.
Yeah, my bush is fucking heavy right
Fuck.
now. Salt and pepper, by the way, too.
Yeah.
So I have a salt and pep bush.
Wait, you have gray pubes?
I got the George Clooney bush.
Damn.
Yeah, I
that's
got
nice.
the George Clooney emergency Teenis, and I have my sneakers on, and I'm on a ladder, just being like, "Cover her ears," and I'm sitting there, and obviously I work hot because you go to the panel. Usually they don't label the smoke detectors in a house because they don't want you turning off the smoke detectors. So I'm like, I didn't see which one it was, so I have no other choice, and I have my little tester. I'm working hot. I'm just on. I'm like beeping the thing, and I just have emergency Teenis on a ladder at like 5 a.m. before I realized like it was like in that emergency state. I was purely unaware of the fact that I had my Teenis going. It's cool, man. You want to hog the fucking whole pirate map? You know.
I gotta fucking find it.
I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here
to
trying to look good too with some of the, I want to look good with some of
Alright,
this
look
pirate map, dude. We get a little bit of that over here,
Fucking
dude.
salt lamps are fucking
They-
heavy.
they're
Dude.
heavy
They
as
suck.
fuck.
Even the small one's heavy.
I was surprised at how heavy the small one was as well. Yeah, I'm gonna look cool and look good on camera with my pirate map, dude. You're giving me white bear
Pirate map
table.
sucks,
People
dude.
are gonna find out we have a U-line.
I'm
table
down
under
here by
this.
Parrots Bay. You're up in Coral Sea. This was made in China by somebody who just figured out pirates.
Oh, this was Parrots Bay. Yeah, this was actually sent.
Mayan ruins are at the bottom of this island
Yeah, man. Remember them?
by Buccaneer Bay, Little Bay.
Yeah, man. This was sent directly from China in the midst of the coronavirus epidemic. I ordered it and I was like, can't wait for my pirate
Yeah.
map thing. And I got a package that had all like the
Yeah, China sent over a bunch of smallpox blankets to the white man through the form of worthless trinkets. That's how we're gonna be remembered. The same way, like when we sold shit to the Indians, we like they traded Manhattan for like beads.
Yeah.
It's gonna be us. Be like, we got like a couple drones and flat screen TVs.
Tap
People in the
out
future
gear.
like, why the fuck did they want that?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm laughing too about how like the internet's going to become the most like complex technology. It's probably going to span through like different planets and shit. And then
Yeah.
it's just like we're going to be the cave paintings on there of just a guy being like fag. Instead of a
Tits,
buffalo
fag.
on the wall, it's just going to be like fag.
I wonder,
Oh, why
dude,
do they do that? It's like, oh, they just like to say fag all the time.
It's funny. I wonder if they found cave paintings that were like that.
Oh, they must have
They
been
just
so
never
funny.
reported them. It was just like, yeah, fucking.
It was just them. It was
They
just
just
them.
called
Like,
the other tribe gay for a while. And no one knew who was doing it. They just kept carving fag into the rocks and running away.
I mean, it had to have been no better than a fucking like porta potty stall in terms of like the content.
Yeah, I
Like
mean, the thing is I think for the most part back then, the like nobody could do what those guys were doing really
Yeah.
when it came to like painting stuff and like carving shit into the rock. So it was like I think a select few.
Who could do it?
I think, or we only found a few. Maybe there had to be that. Now that I'm
Constantly,
thinking
dude.
about it, there had to be basically every cave was the inside of a bathroom stall at like a truck stop where
Yeah.
it's just like suck my dick, pussy, and then the next line's like you have no dick, fag. And then the next line's like wouldn't you like to know? Like, dude, oh man, the conversations, like the
Mhm.
pen written into a poorly painted bathroom
Oh, it's
stall,
the
like
best.
a convo, like a back and forth.
Yeah.
Rules.
It's like, call this number for a good time. Why are you giving your mom's number away? Fuck you, retard.
Fuck you, that's not my mom. Something like a
Then
month
it's
later,
another
like,
guy. I fucked both your moms. It's like, yeah, it's pretty tight.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, the same. That's dogs, pissing on something and being like, "This is mine now."
Yeah,
Humans do that. Yeah, we just do that with bathroom stalls.
With
Like,
words.
swastika.
true.
This
I mean,
is my bathroom stall now.
I'm still getting on that guy. I still can't get over the dude who was just like, that's me. It's like, there's me at Guasu Falls.
Oh, the guy
There's
who
me there.
hit me with the
Me and my boy behind a burning
Dude,
swastika.
burning swastika on the ground. Him throwing a Nazi salute, smiling, and he was like, he just like showed it to me and like paused. It was like,
It's
"You think of
also
that? What do
funny
you
to
think
be.
of that?"
It's
And I was
also
like,
funny to be friendly about that. Be like, a little bit about me. Love the Eagles. So I
Yeah.
like to do this. And also, I tell you I'm a Nazi. Huh?
yeah, dude. There was like
Want to be friends?
there was pretty active fascism in Spain, which
Yeah.
is funny to hear people say it now here because I've literally never met a single outward Nazi. I'm sure I've met a couple that were
Inner Nazis.
maybe hiding it, but
Yeah.
I've never met one that was like, "Yo, check this out."
You think
Burning
you think it's like
swastika.
almost like trans, where there's guys who are like
I can't wait to be a Nazi.
they just like they get it home and they like slowly put on the fucking all like the stuff and like dress like Hitler
the
and like if
mirror.
only the world would accept me.
yeah,
Possibly.
definitely. We used to make fun of my friend and said he had a Confederate flag in his room. Similar thing.
Yeah.
He'd be like, when you get home, you love that Confederate flag.
What did he say? He's
He's like,
like-
I don't have a fucking Confederate flag.
he took it
pretty
down.
great.
Also, too, I mean, I'm sure it's like someone had to seen him hang it up. So his dad was probably like, "Hey, you got a kid, little stars and bars." He's like, "Dad, why'd you buy me a Confederate flag?
Why?
You fucking asshole."
We're making progress though. Society. I got Phil to admit that some Confederate statues should. I was like, just put them in a battlefield where they belong.
Yeah.
He's like, they're tearing down statues. Who decides that? I'm like, well, if you're a black person that lives in like New Orleans and there's a Confederate general on every block,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
I'll just move it to a museum or a state park.
Might chap your ass.
He's like, they died. Those men, you're gonna tell me they didn't die and I was like, finish that.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, it wasn't the best cause, but there was still. And I was like, all right, so you don't
Shame
keep,
they stood for something.
you don't keep fucking. You think in Germany they still have like, oh, here's Himmler, here's his statue. I mean, sure, he did some bad.
Yeah,
things.
we're down at Himmler Square.
He was up to some not bad things, but I'll tell you what, he died honorably.
True. And at the end of the day, he
He
planted
fought
his feet.
hard. He was a good general.
He had a vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a.
It's like just put him. Look, I'm not.
But what about like a big statue rescue? You have them almost like a tiger
Yeah,
park where you
just
you
have a
have them,
park
people
of,
come
like-
check them out. Like, yo, you want to go see like the Nazi statues? And I'm like, oh, check them out.
Yeah.
I got them.
Now that it is a slippery slope where it comes down to just like, hey, fucking Jefferson had slaves, take down all his shit, all that stuff. But it's not a bad start to be like maybe Confederate
Yeah.
generals.
Well, yeah, I can't.
Put them on the battlefield. That's
See,
it.
Well, what if they broke one of their thumbs while they toppled them? I guess you have to. What if you had to go repair the? What's a good what's a bad general?
A bad
Who's
one.
a nasty one? Who's one whose statue, if you saw, dude, you would fucking British
I'd
bulldog
be like,
that
yeah,
thing
that's
right
a
to the
rough
ground.
one. What's his name? It was he was the fucking Confederate cavalry. I think he started the Klan kind of.
Was he a stat? Did he have a statue?
Lemaire, Jamie, could you look that up? Obviously, I know you don't fucking know. I didn't ask a fucking Dragon Ball Z character.
So there was a guy who was like basically
He was a Confederate. I think he was also considered very talented.
in what?
Cavalry.
I thought you said like KKK.
Horseman.
I thought he was a good KKK.
He's good.
He's pretty good though.
He was actually really good at beating the shit out. At first, also, I mean, don't get me wrong, they always really had it out for the black people, but they really fucking hated Catholics too at the time. Just saying, we had it bad too. You don't hear us ball babying.
How would they catch you? They would see a dude in like an underarm tucked in, like an Under Armour t-shirt tucked in, and they're like, "Oh, it's a fucking Catholic."
A Catholic, they'd get Catholics, yeah, something like that, like drinking.
Yeah, well, that's how.
Talking about Notre Dame. If somebody brought up Notre Dame football, they'd be like, "String them up."
Like, why are you cheering for Notre Dame? You don't even live.
Did you go there? It's like, my family's Catholic. Get him.
Dude, did you ever get into the cornbread mafia?
No.
So in Kentucky, there was these guys. They're Catholics.
Forrest, Benjamin Buford Forrest.
Oh, General Forrest. I think I heard about that statue
because
coming down.
Forrest Gump in the movie was named after him.
General Forrest.
Yeah.
So we should ban Forrest Gump.
So technically,
Topple
Forrest,
Gump.
yeah. I could be wrong on this.
Yeah.
I got to continue looking this up.
Well, no, there's
Anyway.
there's definitely a ton of Southerners who are like, it was definitely an act of like, defiance and strength. Like, I'm going to name you after one of the best generals in their Civil War.
Sure.
So Forrest started the
Lemaire, that's what you were named after, right? Lemaire Robert E. Lee. Lemaire E. Lee. What's your middle name?
Alan.
I thought it was going to start with an E.
Were you named after
I was
Allen
gonna be so
Iverson? Were you
excited.
named after Allen Iverson? That's a joke.
That's a joke. We're just goofing now. Were you named after Alan? Why'd you walk that back? Were you worried?
I was just kidding.
Were you worried about the current climate?
No, I was just laughing. I was
All right.
kidding.
All right.
It was actually it was a meta joke. It was a kid about a kid. So.
I didn't even-
Joshing
I'm
about Joshing.
Josh about Josh, and that's what it's all about. That's being a meta alt comic. Joshing about Josh. I showed my
Or am I? Wow. There's the fucking
Yeah. Meanwhile, when we do it, they don't get it.
what? Me Josh?
We josh about like joshing.
Yeah, true.
Somehow that's lost on everyone. When we're like, I don't like gay people. They're like, he's serious now? It's like, no, we're making fun of that. Anyway.
That's funny.
No, I showed my niece. My niece is at the house. So the house is my family's house is.
You're
chaos.
you're sitcommed up.
It's
dude.
fucking chaos, dude.
Full sitcom.
It is absolutely like the best sitcom ever. We've got every race covered. We are a sitcom family, except it's just fucking, dude. I've never, like, when everyone's in the same room, it's just a fight. The whole
Really?
fucking time. There's never peace.
What's the battle? You guys are a melting pot, dude. Of
People
course.
spaz constantly.
Well,
Yeah,
it's-
also, to be fair, but there's a lot of, my sister,
Mhm.
just had cancer surgery and she's like recovering from that. And it's just, and she's not allowed to smoke.
Mhm.
So there's that. But
That sucks. That's a
she's
double
like
whammy.
she's backdoor dealing, trying to get some jewel pods from people, trying to smuggle some jewel pods for her because I felt
Trying to
bad.
get some beaver pelts.
She does. Jewel pods have become beaver pelts. Phil found it's
You found
a
the
whole-
pod?
Yeah, there was a disaster.
Did you claim vape? You could have claimed the vape.
I said I'm out. I was
You should have fell on that vape and died on it.
I was
dude.
secretly supplying her with some jewels.
You were the connect.
I was the plug.
Did you up a little bit, or how much you make? Did you tax her?
I was buying them for free for her.
What?
She was still giving me, but I was now granted nothing's for free. I was holding it over her head.
Obviously.
Like if she gave me lip at all, I'd be like, "You want me to tell everybody?" And she'd be like, "Shut up." Like it was one of those.
Oh.
Like if she, I'd be like, "Will you give me a drink?" This is my sister who's recovering from cancer. I'd be sitting on a chair. I'd be like, "I could use more water." She'd make her get it. No, I never made her do that.
Sure,
but
sure. You power played it. Also, that's like you were saying, man. That's just the family dynamics. But it's like how quick these little power plays can happen, in terms of like that's a good model
yeah,
of like you get a little something over somebody and like it's just a human element.
yeah, I'm never gonna not hold that over. So like if she was
Sure.
like talking shit or like, "Hey, all right, perfect example." She's watching HGTV.
Sure. What show?
I was watching something, dude. They got me into it slightly. I was watching a show called Mountain Mamas.
Ooh.
And there's a blonde chick on there that does it for me. Now a lot of people are gonna look at that and I'll probably get called gay or something.
Why?
I don't know. 'Cause you get
What's
called
wrong with
gay.
Mountain Mama?
The Reddit's fucking
Yeah, true.
Mountain Mama. There's a blonde Mountain Mama I'm into. I'm gonna find her.
That's Reddit should be like a
She could be a
gauntlet.
lesbian. I could be wrong.
Doesn't matter. She might like you. It'd be funny.
True.
Reddit is like that. As a gauntlet, you just run into a million tents if a guy like grabs your
Yeah,
finger.
and you
and
have to
suck-
just be like, I'll fuck anybody's girlfriend to here.
Yeah.
You just have to be, while you're getting hit, be like, you guys are all actually gay. I'm not.
Some dude
True.
sucks your finger and like, bag. You're like, what the hell's going on?
That guy, I looked at his username. He liked me last week. What happened? It's like, you said something I disagree with politically.
Yeah, fuck you.
Little vultures. But
Yeah, man.
yeah, so let's say she's watching TV or something, and I come in, I'm like, we're gonna watch this.
Yeah.
That's something I can hold over.
Oh, she'll TV.
I'm not gonna
switch.
like physically tax her or anything, but
It's
just
a big
like
come up for a little brother, dude. For
Yeah,
little brother to
TV
command
control.
the TV.
I got that way. I'm
How
telling
long
you,
did it take you? That must have been years,
fifth
dude.
grade was when it all changed. Saw the Goldberg spear on TV. Immediately brought that into my game around the house. Speared them. Dude, this speared the fart knockers. That's what I've been calling. I've been calling my sisters the fart knockers the last couple of days, and
Yeah.
it's no one else thinks it's funny at all. But I say that they're having a home run race
Yeah.
to see who can knock as many farts out of the park. This is slamming Sarah Sosa. I call my sister Fart McGuire.
Have they been crushing farts?
No, they haven't farted at all.
What?
I just keep calling them the fart knocking sisters.
Oh, that's why they're not laughing because they call.
Well,
You told me that initially, and I just for some reason, like,
No.
damn, Shane Scissors been farting like crazy.
no, nobody's even knocking farts out of the park. But I'm
You
just saying
you
they're
know,
having,
you know what they're up to.
they're having a home run race of fart knock. This is like the summer of Sosa and McGuire. Slamming Sarah Sosa and Fart McGuire.
Oh my god.
So that's going on. And
So how'd you capture the TV? Because obviously your dad, in terms of chieftain, like has full
Phil
say.
still has that. Phil still has his chair. Like I'll literally be sitting in his chair. He'll come in and be like, get up.
Well,
have
sports. I as someone who doesn't really watch sports really ever.
Yeah.
It's like a pressure cooker. When someone comes down, they're like, "Yo, you don't have the game on." I'm like, "Am I supposed to have the game? What's going
Yeah,
on?
yeah,
What's
yeah.
happening?" It's like,
You gotta
should
have
I,
the game on.
should I put it on? So like a sports watcher can easily, and they'll go to if you're at a family party, they'll be like, "Why isn't the game on? What the hell is this?" And
I'm
they'll
with that.
start building a little resistance. Where you're like, "Can you guys put on the Phillies so all my retarded
Yeah.
uncles don't have autistic spazzes right now?"
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Wait,
Especially,
wait,
I can't
wait.
even imagine what you were watching. Fucking Ancient Aliens on Thanksgiving. It's like the Vikings are on. I'm watching Ancient Aliens.
It'd be like South Park, and they're like, "What's this? A cartoon?" Philly's playing the Nationals, and I'm like, "Give a
Yeah,
fuck,"
yeah,
and they're
yeah.
like, "My dad's like, put the Phil, come on."
Just put the Phils
Put
on.
on.
Come on. But yeah, the sports Phil has control of that. But the thing that really sucks is Phil, bets on sports.
Yeah.
So let's say Notre Dame's playing. I'm 100%. I need to watch everything on that.
Mhm.
Need to watch the commercials.
Sure.
Can't even change because I don't want to. We're gonna miss plays because
True.
Phil, while he's watching Notre Dame, let's say he has money on, fucking some Pac-12 bullshit.
Yeah.
I gotta watch UCLA, Fresno State.
Dude, that'll give you a heart attack,
Phil
man.
controlling the remote during football Saturdays is tough. And then
Yeah.
what really sucks is betting people, especially, only watch NFL Red Zone.
Yeah.
Like you're not even watching like Red Zone. Everybody's on Red Zone's dick
Yeah.
because mostly it's people playing fantasy football and shit. But you gotta get a full grasp of the game.
You gotta see the whole game.
I gotta watch the birds, dude. I gotta
Sure.
see the birds start to finish. I gotta know what's going on.
You gotta see down 1,
Can't
2,
just
3.
see-
You gotta see
yeah.
first through
I don't
fourth
need to
down.
see touchdowns.
True. You're not a highlight
all
man.
touchdown. I'm not a highlight guy. I want to see some 3-yard gains. I
True.
want to see who's doing what on the O line. You know what I'm saying? Man?
Heard that. I heard that. No, I
You're
heard
a
that.
Big fucking yeah.
Also, you can't get a grip of the
Can't
game.
get a grip of the game.
You can't get a grip of the game if you're watching just the highlights. I mean, you can't appreciate the highlights if you're not
Yeah.
seeing 3 yard,
You
2
do-
yard,
there's no-
negative 4 yard gains.
Negative 4-yard gains. That's
Come on.
crazy. Now we're talking sports.
I mean, dude, you want to talk about?
I'm so excited for sports to come back. That's another thing, dude. That's
yeah,
Boy, the NBA couldn't come back faster for this.
yeah.
Dude. The CIA might be involved with the NBA to get them started again.
You think they're gonna?
Quell these fucking protests.
You think so? Nobody even goes.
What you did, Lemaire, you didn't like that. That's why you literally physically react to me saying that. He's like, no, it's true though. Not that.
You think they would hear like the referee whistle and the squeak of the sneaker and everything? They would just drop all the
here's
signs.
Here's the thing. Most of Antifa, I've
Sure.
noticed this.
Yeah,
A lot of white liberal pussies
yeah,
all got into the NBA the last like 5 years.
of course.
Has anybody else noticed this?
You pointed it out to me, and yes,
I don't understand what it is, but somehow all the dorks have agreed that the NBA is the sport in the last couple years.
Mm.
Maybe I'm missing something.
No, dude, you're right. You pointed it out to me, and I was like,
I love the NBA. I've always liked it, but it's weird to see people who have literally never liked sports that the only thing they talk about now is the NBA.
True.
Anyway,
I mean,
something
we'll
I've
see.
noticed.
We'll see what we'll see.
So
what
I think that would take down Antifa and
So you need King James.
BLM.
You need King James to speak and be like, "Come back."
King James has spoken, and he's a pretty strong activist. But
Yeah.
if he's, I'd rather watch him dunk
You're saying you want the stuff to go
Then,
back to normal, dude.
than like police violence videos.
Yeah, you're saying you want the stuff to go back to normal.
Yeah, of course.
That's all you're saying.
I beg for normal.
You
I
miss-
beg for law and order.
You miss the harmony, and you're like, "What will bring everyone together?" Basketball.
It's like in the Philippines, if Pacquiao fights, crime drops
True.
like 40% that day. Just because he's fighting. I don't know.
Maybe.
That's not like a real theory. I'm just what? What do you mean maybe?
I'm just watching.
That's true.
I'm watching
Watch
you
me try to figure out how to-
backpedal out of it.
Well, I'm just not sure what's wrong
I'm
with
saying
this.
if you put on a basketball, maybe they stop knocking off and stop their bullshit.
Look, we need sports again.
I was just watching you try to make no. Here's how I really.
That's how I mean it.
What I'm
We
trying to
need-
say is, at the end of the day, you got to
we need
distract these
sports
motherfuckers.
to distract the masses.
There you go.
That's it.
You just got to go. You got to stay at Caesar level the top time, dude. Just be like, we need to sort of sway these masses with a
No,
distraction.
the protests all love the NBA. Everybody involved, Antifa and BLM, love the NBA.
True.
You break out some tough NBA games, we're gonna eliminate at least the people that are half-hearted in this.
Yes.
The people that are in it for
yes.
Instagram are staying home to watch the game.
There's gonna be a lot of people even at least checking at the protest. But what are you looking at? Be like,
Fucking
Pacers.
Yeah, Suns, Trailblazers.
This is a fair point. It's a fair point. I mean, also too, it is the perfect. If you want, if it's like the best setting for a turnout.
See what I mean though, LeBay?
What?
About the live stream?
Oh, yeah.
Before he was like, you want to live stream this? I was like, I don't know. I think we're probably liable for some pretty bad takes considering the current climate. I think I got a couple bad takes in the system. That was one of them.
We need to be live.
Keep it rolling, bro.
You have to, bro. And that's the problem. This is what chaps my fucking ass. I was thinking about this today while I was driving my car. No big deal. I basically reincarnated. My car got totaled and devastated.
Is
Now
it still there?
I'm back. No, it's I sold it to the junk guy for $150.
How long was it there?
Oh, dude, that car was there for like 3 months, maybe 2-3
It
months.
had to be more.
So
Really?
man,
Oh
maybe
yeah, no, never mind.
about 3 or
Never
4
mind.
months.
Yeah.
So when the person smashed my car, I hopped in it, and there's tow guys who are like, "Yo, I'll tow your car. Oh, I'll tow your car. I'll tow your car." I was like, "I don't feel that's how cheap I am, dude." I was like, "It's like
Yeah.
$175 plus storage for the days," and I was like, "I think I can drive this thing." It was total, dude. Airbags were deployed.
Yeah, Matt just left a destroyed car on our street.
Dude. So I did Terminator Salvation all the way straight up 33rd
Yeah, that was
Street.
nice of you though.
It was going. This car could have fucking blown up, but in my head, I was like, I'm not giving Lou Blum $150 dude. I'll fucking die before I do that. I beached up in 24-hour parking. Someone bought it, but now that was the 08 Civic. Now I'm in the 2010. Me and Brittany had the same exact car. Yeah, hers was 2 years younger than mine. Now it's like that car got totaled. We got a new car. Now I'm just back in the same old fucking car. But anyway, sorry. So that's not the point of what this story was. So
I know what you're getting at.
we were
Yeah.
yeah, it's Groundhog's Day, but we're driving. No, I'm driving, and dude, I got so hung up on my fucking thing, I totally forgot. Oh, so this is the whole thing now. So you're talking, we're here, we're talking bullshitting, and the whole idea is now there's a ecosystem of people online trying to find little moments of like
Yeah.
things that are said that are like, oh, this could be construed, or like
Yeah.
here, like as if like that's like everyone's doing the thing, and then they say something, and it's like, here's my essence and life force, and like this is my genetic
Yeah.
code.
Like,
all left.
I've really thought about this more than just 1 second before I said it.
I'm thinking as
Yeah.
I'm talking.
Yeah.
But, and then it's like, then you get people who now do a thing where it's like, oh, what are you worried about? Free speech? And it's like,
Yeah.
where do you think feminism came from, you fucking dickhead? Like feminism wouldn't have been a thing unless people could be like, I got a crazy idea, but check me out, dude.
So you're turning me against free speech.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, no, it rules. It's awesome. But
No, it gave way to just people being like, women they should be on the battlefield too.
This girl
said
has
that?
a mohawk.
Someone should have slapped the first. Yeah,
But no, that's
first person to be like, women should fight. Be like, you're out.
well. This is the thing. You get people laughing, being like,
No, I like broads in the military.
I mean, they have it
We gotta
tough in
fire
there.
'em up.
Stats aren't looking good.
Stats are rough.
You continue to take the pirate map.
The pirate map's
You're a natural
exactly where
plunderer,
it was,
dude.
dude. This fucking weight isn't touching the pirate. You're just shifting the pirate map. No one's since this has been placed. It hasn't
Actually,
moved.
as long as I'm closer to the X, I'm fine. I'm the X on the map.
It's
so I'm
unbelievable that you're worried about the pirate map's location.
But yeah, dude, it is. I thought about that today to be like, free speech. You're trying to throw me off my game, dude.
No, dude.
Worried about free speech.
Were you a free speech guy? Yeah.
Are you a
Well,
big free speech guy?
well, that's the thing though. Free speech has been pirated
By who?
by a lot of like whites, like right wing.
Yeah, but it's also the reason we're
Yeah.
not like seeing a chick driving to Acme in a Zuzu rodeo and fucking beating the shit out of her. The fact that a lady over there could be like, "Hey guys, just hear me out," and they'd be like, "All right, I can see that." Rather than like, "You're fucking just you're not allowed to
Yeah,
do that."
yeah. You shouldn't be able to get hit for words.
You got to be able to take the good with the bad, dude. And be like,
Of course.
for sure, for
Of
sure.
course.
But if you go to any other country, there has to be the equivalent of something like a neo-Nazi there. Of a dude who's like, no, guys, here's the deal. We're actually the
No,
best.
I told you about Spain.
Yeah, exactly. Or even
They
just
have
like,
Nazis. They
even
just
if,
have
even,
Nazis.
yeah.
They
Or
just
if
have
you,
dudes that are still fascists.
even if you didn't have Nazis or dudes who even knew what Nazis were, there's gonna be, there's gonna be a dude who's like, I figured it out. We're the best.
Yeah,
And
we're
we
actually
have
the
to
best
just,
ones.
it's like it's the fact that they're like free speech is contributing to this raised idea of racism. It's like, I don't know, dude. I don't think it does.
Yeah, I agree. I agree entirely.
Yeah, it's like I don't think it does. Nor do I think you want that guy just being like,
It's the same, dude.
Tick,
it's-
tick, tick,
Here's
tick,
what
tick.
it is. It's the exact same thing that I'm speaking for myself here.
Mhm.
Get held up on because I hate the people that support certain things so much that I'll be like, no, I don't agree with that.
yeah,
Just because I don't want them to win.
sure,
It's the same way for the left being like, well, free speech sometimes isn't good. It's like, no,
Yeah.
you just don't want them to be right
sure,
because free speech is obviously very important.
true.
It's the same thing.
No, it is.
People just sit there and are like, well, it leads to Nazis though. It's like, yeah, it does. It also leads to like aviation.
Well, so does also
It
not.
leads to good ideas.
Also,
So
non-free speech leads to Nazis too. You can totally
Actually,
non-free speech your way into being a
Yeah.
Nazi. You can also non-free speech your way into not being able to not be a Nazi. If that's even, I might have just Nazi'd myself. Excuse me.
Are you a Nazi?
Not being able to not be a Nazi. It's like if I cannot. I don't know. The world will never.
Either
know.
way.
Just a little pictogram for you guys.
Yeah, I used the wrong thing too. I said free speech led to aviation. So
What did?
nothing. I just said something stupid.
I think it did, dude. Some guy was like,
kind of, yeah.
some dude
got
could
the
believe.
point.
Some guy believed
Some
he
guy
could
was like,
fly.
we should fly. And someone's like, what do you fucking
Some guy believed. Some guy was like, at first time.
But Mary, you're fired. Stop
No.
dropping shit.
Some guy probably said exactly what Kel said. There would be like, at first I was afraid, and they're like, I think I could fly these cans in the sky.
You ever see that
First
video
I
of that?
was afraid of breaking down. Like, what are you saying, Orwell? What are you saying? He's like, if I can do it. Sorry. All right.
Man, I remember as a kid just fucking loving that song so much.
Still do.
Still, I mean, it was right when Space Jam came out. I fucking loved that song.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, definitely the first guy to suggest flying. You ever see that video of the dude? People tried to make flight suits like forever. There's a video, and if you're home right now, watch it because it's very funny. There's a guy who just jumps off the Eiffel Tower in front of everybody. Like a flight suit. He literally just kills himself. And then the camera cuts to people like carrying him out. Obviously, there's no order. It's just like a mob of people like holding a dead body. while he's-
Oh, off the Eiffel?
yeah, he jumped off like
How high is
the
the
middle
Eiffel?
middle of the Eiffel Tower. So I mean, high enough. I mean,
For sure.
he just died. He had like a fucking blanket attached to his neck.
I
and he
mean-
jumped off.
Might be an obvious question, but why didn't he try it off of like maybe like a 6 foot, off like a high rock?
He wasn't catching enough wind. He probably
You
had
need to
faith.
catch him velocity. Yeah, true.
He probably had faith in it. He probably tried it off the 6 feet thing. Honestly, he probably had a mind very similar to yours. Like, I'm just not catching wind from this 6 foot thing. I'm gonna risk it, dude.
He also might have tried it without himself in it. It was like, suit flies. Tell me I can't.
You would think he would have gone for that first, put a dummy in the suit.
They didn't have many dummies laying around back then. Maybe a stick, a heavy stick or something.
Yeah.
You'd have your friend lift you, then lift the stick and be like, yeah, stick's about as heavy as you.
Yeah, and then throw that off.
in the suit. But then you're like, yeah, but I'm more like part water. They're probably like, yeah, but I'm 80% water.
Yeah,
so.
see, this guy exactly had your mind. You're like, well, we can't use a dummy. I'm mostly water. And it's like, all right.
Well, if rain kind of floats down,
And
so
then you invited everybody to wait. You're like, hey, everyone, watch this fucking sick shit I'm about to do. This guy just fucking dies.
what if it was like his
Yeah.
30th birthday? He's like, for my 30th birthday, I'm gonna pop out, get this
I'm
in my
gonna
flying
invent-
suit.
Flight.
Also, imagine if he pulled it off, dude.
I know.
Coming down, landing from the Eiffel Tower, and just getting all the pussy. You'd be like, yo, that dude flies. He has a flying suit.
Yeah, I mean, that is the risk. And that's what I've always said. If you're going to kill yourself, do something fucking cool that if you somehow survive, you have a good life lined up for you.
True.
Like I was always, in my mind, barrel over Niagara Falls. You know?
You're
Go
gonna
over-
barrel and
I'm going
see
to
if
get in
you
a
live it?
barrel and go over Niagara Falls.
See if you survive that.
And if I survive, that's a legend.
True. Like, yeah,
if you
you went
die-
from suicide case to fucking legend. dude.
Absolute legend.
Oh, even if you do die, yeah, exactly.
And then
It's
you
like-
just fucking die. Still dying cool instead of being a coward because anybody that. No.
yeah,
So-
I do want. Yeah, maybe. I do want to talk to. I
Or
want to
just
start
like
going to
figure out tightrope walking and be like, I've never even done it once. I'm gonna walk between these two buildings.
That would be good suicide outreach to be like, we're just trying to get people to do cool stuff when they actually eventually do kill themselves.
Yeah. Instead of killing yourself, just do something really fucking risky.
Power of the act. Yeah.
Ramp off the Grand Canyon, having never ridden a motorcycle in your life.
Yeah. If your suicide doesn't involve a ramp, that is kind of shitty.
Yeah, that's like I'm not one of those people that think suicide's like a selfish act. I'm not one of those dickheads.
Yeah.
But not doing something cool when you do,
Yeah. Exactly.
that is actually slightly selfish. If you're willing to die for nothing,
True.
do something fucking cool to die.
Yeah. Or stop an unenduring sense of pain.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
The note would be sick. Be like, I'm so sorry, guys. This isn't your fault. I just need to know how much air I can get.
Yeah.
I think I can get like probably 16 feet of air, and I have to find out. It's not your guys' fault. I love you, and I'm proud of you all.
How would you? Yeah.
How would I kill myself?
Ramps are fucking.
I've already said if I kill myself before.
What was it?
Me, motorcycle, and I'd just have 2 buckets of paint, red and blue. No, excuse me, blue and white, and run into the White House, dude. No political statement. Just be like, how'd he die? Be like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
More like a rock song. It's just like, that's cool imagery.
Yeah, it sucks these days. You can't even pull that off.
Do you think they
Barricaded up right now. It'd be tough to get a bike in there.
well, if I might as well build the ramp at this point. It's already a suicide mission. If
They're
I
gonna see
fucking
you building a ramp.
aired,
If you went down, did you see the Black Lives Matter mural in front of the White House?
no.
It's fucking sick. It's like the whole street. If you rode your motorcycle the whole way, actually
Yeah.
with paint, that might be a bad look because you probably spill a little on the mural.
I'd be careful. I'd have the lids on. Well, no, I'd have the lids because the impact would set the lids off.
Okay.
I wouldn't just be open, but I wouldn't have live juice, bro. I wouldn't have open buckets of paint.
That might be cool though, live juice, because it would
count the trail?
The trail would be
That'd
sick.
pretty sick too.
It'd be like Rocket League.
I'd call them up. Whoever's in charge of such murals, I'd be like, look, man, tomorrow I'm gonna fly by this thing on a Yamaha. Also, can you build me a quarter pipe near the White House? Can you do me a solid here? If I build this thing, they obviously know my fucking deal.
Yeah.
Just build me the cages, dude.
If you could ramp into the White House.
How much do you think the
Dude,
Trumps
what
have
if?
dirt bikers to the White
What
House?
if the
What?
1 in a trillion chance you hit Donnie? Just he happens to be out walking. You do die. That's literally the
dies-
greatest assassination.
If he dies via dirt bike,
dirt
dude,
bike accident,
and you lived,
you did survive. They'd have to let you go. That would be
True.
a case where people would be like, "All right, that one's
it's an accident. That's like
We have
Cheney's.
to
That's
forgive
Cheney's hunting accident.
That
It's
is
like, dude,
Cheney's.
I caught fucking air, ended up into the fucking White House.
Don got under me.
Don got under my tire.
Don got under me."
Don got under the tires. It's a street bike, dirt bike, so obviously you can do both. I
That's
decided,
fucking sick, Semper Tyrannis, dude.
damn, man. Yeah, I wonder. Well, you'd have to first get through Weapons Most Ominous. So you'd have to dirt bike your way through Weapons Most Ominous.
Weapons Most Ominous.
Dogs.
Ironically, does sound like a cool fucking rap album.
Weapons Most Ominous.
It sounds like a track Wu-Tang would release.
Actually kind of does.
It sounds like a RZA line.
What kind of weapons do you think they had for like
The
ready to
ominous
go?
weapons.
It's guns.
Almost 100% guns.
Glock 9mm. Yeah, it was probably like they you know what though? They probably told him that like in case shit pops off, the White House lawn's probably decked out with like
Turrets.
transformer level shit where it's like they probably built shit where like if it goes down, they can press the button. Let me just touch the
We need to get rid of the
Touch
fight.
the
That
X.
fucking
treasure's here in case I don't know if you can see the treasure. It's hidden behind the salt lamp. Treasure's right there. I don't want to hide it from your vantage.
You would be obsessed with treasure, dude. The treasure's right here and right here. You need to learn that.
True. You're right. Actually, that's why I bought the map. I knew I had something to learn from it.
This treasure map stinks.
It's fucking great, dude.
No, we need something better. For
I
this.
just don't want everyone to see the marble table, dude. Come on, fucking. The marble
table.
I don't want
yeah,
people to see the
true.
marble U-line table, dude.
Table's nice. We got a good studio going.
We do.
When is this flag gonna stop getting wrinkled? Do you think?
How do you iron it? I didn't know how you ironed a flag. Is there? Do you know a local like a flag smith? I mean, can I take this to the dry cleaner and be like, be like, look, you motherfucker, I can't have this thing like this because they know how to. Does a dry cleaner know how to fold a flag properly? Clearly, somebody didn't fold this properly, which chaps my fucking
Someone
ass.
just crumbled it up in a ball.
Oh, that's why you iron a flag so
Fold
people
'em.
know you didn't fold it, so they know that you didn't fold it properly. Kind of showing your ass.
This is embarrassing.
With a
Whose
ringed
is
flag.
this?
Well, look, I'm not gonna say.
Whose flag is this?
I'm not gonna. I would
It's
never.
someone in
dude.
your family. Someone from your murderous bloodline.
I'm not
Your
gonna say-
scoundrel murderous bloodline. And now,
I'm not gonna say, dude. I
fucking
can't-
treasonous bloodline.
Look, man, I'm
Your
not gonna
bloodline
say.
is disgusting.
I'm not gonna say. I know who did it.
This
I
is
know-
Bill.
No, it's not. It's not Bill.
It's not Bill.
I'm not gonna play 21
Sorry, Bill.
questions
I
with you.
apologize, Bill.
Not gonna play 21 questions,
I take that back. I shouldn't be on the air.
dude. Yeah, man. Somebody crumped the flag. Also, they should have
Spawn
taught us
dog?
how. I'm not saying who did it. They also
You
should.
said no when I said Bill. You said
I said I'm not playing this game.
so. It's not your.
I
bloodline.
crumpled the flag.
You crumpled the flag. Whoever crumpled the flag.
I neglected the flag. All
I
right.
remember being a kid and thinking that was like. I remember thinking that was like a serious thing.
Never once did I at any
I
point.
genuinely thought like because people I never did it, but people in the morning would go like fold the flag and shit out front of school.
You would see it. You would spy it. And be like,
I'd see them. Well, the students did it.
True.
That was a student job, and I remember thinking it was like a law, like the flag can't touch the ground.
Like killing praying mantises.
Yeah, killing praying mantis. The laws I followed were definitely killing praying mantis.
Fold the flag.
Don't let the flag touch.
Did you ever
the
see a weak fold and fucking get nervous or be like, this guy's about to get
ground.
scooped?
Cops are gonna come. I'm just folding this thing wrong. Fucking cops will be here any second.
Well, have you ever seen a bad fold where you kind of got worried?
All right,
I
hear
mean,
me out. on
first of
this.
all, you fucking treat this thing like you treat my
This
pirate
the
map
treasure
like
map
shit.
is garbage. Look, hear me out on this. There should be a Twilight Zone episode where white people are the victims of a systemic culture of
Mhm.
racism,
Sure.
where black cops show up to white neighborhoods and enforce crimes, petty crimes that white people commit,
Yeah.
like kill a praying mantis.
I mean, dude, it's
Huh?
call it 20.
No
Call
one
it
laughed.
2055. This is what's going to be in 2055. We're gonna defund
True.
the police. You're gonna be like at your house, some black dude's gonna come and be like, "Excuse me, you can't do this." And we're like, "Why don't you leave us alone? Why don't you keep us alone? Why don't you leave us alone?"
Yeah.
There's just like 90 white people left in 60 years. And we're like, "Why don't you guys leave us alone? All we're trying to do is do our culture. Like, what are you
Please
guys up
leave
to?"
us.
And be like, Nazis and stuff. Come on, man. It's a fucking-
Yeah.
That's just gonna make it.
We came from kings in Germany. Our German kings.
Yeah, we're gonna be a minority soon. They're gonna be like, "Come on, guys, a minute for white culture." We're gonna be like showing like Kenny Chesney. Like, yeah, we used to do cool stuff sometimes.
Yeah, we
I
had
don't
cool
know.
stuff, but yeah, there's just gonna be a Gestapo of lesbians breaking into your house.
Oh yeah,
Like, what are you doing?
social workers, dude. You're gonna have
Social workers are.
You're gonna
You
have block captains.
described what social workers are to me, and they are truly the last people